Hey, good morning, everybody. That's kind of quick. I didn't think I would have that many people in here right now. So let me have my sip with y'all. Can't see you right now because I feel like I can't see. Because I got to get my specs, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and start. Let's have a sip first, y'all. Let's come on. Let's dance our way in here. Let's sip. I need to bring my water with me. I usually have it towards the end. But good morning. How everybody doing? I hope everybody, and I trust everybody had a blessed Sunday yesterday. As you guys know, I rested my spirit, I rested my soul. There is a lot still going on. Let me just say, let me turn this music up though. Wait a minute, y'all, but I forgot to come on and dance y'all in. Come on, y'all. Let's get ourselves in a good mood. Because there's a lot of sad things going on. Let's try to stay in a good mood. Okay? At least. In 1, 2, 3, and here it is. I'm not gonna be on here all the morning. Just depends on how it goes. So let me speak real quick as I get my gadget together over here. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it down or something like that because I don't want no double talking. Yes, indeed, it has been hectic weekend, but I praise God that you know such situation that happened. I haven't been, through anything like that, and I pray I never do. I'm talking about the Rita case. It's not my commentary, so I won't be speaking. I just want to say once again, offering up prayers, because at this point, that's the only thing I can do is offer up prayers that the young lady come home safe. That's about it. So let me move right on. Now, because a lot of people, there's people that sincerely, want this child to come home, and then there's some that this is just commentary. So I feel like at this point, if I was to rehash what I talked about, I think when I was on here Saturday, that'll be me, and everything's not commentary. Now let me move on. Um, People are doing the most, and what I mean by that, okay. So I've been, running the streets a little bit this morning and late last night. I remember this lady name, and I think I remember her from way back in Wally's day. I'm not for sure, but her name is Sabrina, Boss Lady Sabrina, or something like that. Um, I'm hearing about a GoFundMe, which at this point, that's personal. That's a family thing. Let the law handle that. And Trish, oh my God. This lady has always poked her nose in somewhere where it shouldn't belong. I don't know, Trish, you see this, what your end game is. Is it cloud chasing? Are you one of these people using this for commentary, for numbers? Because your numbers went up when you started that no gun fund me, go fund me, whatever, when people came in about no dragging children or something that you was doing, you know. And then I remember you sticking your nose in VS personal business when you called her down at that courthouse talking about you attorney, almost messing up with her real attorney. Trish, you need to sit back and leave and keep your nose out of people's business. Nobody's asking you for their help. Leave those people alone. It's become a family thing that needs to go down and do what they got to do. Stay out of people's business. And I was just watching Holly Q, in the bushes as I was getting ready. We're in the sky, whatever. And she was also saying something about how you be in people's business. Nobody had to ask you anything. You just jump in it. But she also said you keep talking about this group, this organization that you have that nobody's seen. So I agree with that 100%. You always talk about a group, some organization. You raising money through them. You doing this through them. You do. Girl, sit your butt down somewhere and leave folks alone. Don't nobody want you to put your 2 cents into nothing like that. Just leave people alone. Stay out of business. Get you some business. Get you some business. And I don't care if you do come back and drag me. Oh, my wig. Oh, I'm this age. Oh, I'm this. Do it. Because you're a senior citizen too anyway, but that's still besides the point. Get you some business, some business, business, and leave folks alone. Ain't nobody asking you to jump into nothing like that, shit, Chris. And you too, Sabrina. I don't know too much about that. I was just hearing about that. And that right there you should have got permission for that. Leave these people alone now at this point and let them handle it. Because, like I say, all we can do is God hear prayers. All we can do is pray at this point. There's no reason for any of us to be on here harping on anything. Okay? There's no reason for us to be using, because some is pure in heart and they really mean it. But you got people like you that just want commentary. Find something else to talk about. And tell them people business. Where's your petition at? Are you still doing that petition? Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Somebody call. I was just telling my niece I'm at work right now. I'm doing my thing. you know, they usually know what time I come on, but I guess you need to call and tell me something. But anyway, I'm back. Get you some biz sudden NSS. Yes, girl, you're doing the most. Wow. And then y'all, evidently I be rubbing people the wrong way and I don't realize it. Maybe sometimes my opinion on things is not the popular opinion, but I don't care because my opinion will always be my opinion and I'll never go back on it. And as I respect everybody else's opinion, because I'm saying that because there's somebody that had my name in their mouth for some reason or another, and I don't know why I never did anything to these people, to this person. If she come in my chat like she do sometime, I will ask her what's going on. If she don't, then I'm gonna end up bringing it up anyway. So that's just like there's another situation going on, and people just went up and down. I'm gonna bring it up this morning. I won't until I see that person also, because it's not a big deal. I just know some people get obsessed over you for no reason at all. Like somebody was asked a question about why I lie. This person evidently think I'm a liar, but they be over here in my chat and try to jump on my platform. So when they was asked that question, oh, I don't know. Well, some people, when they just say stuff, they tend to believe what they're saying. That person know who I'm talking about. They didn't say the exact word I'm saying, but that's what they meant. Instead of them saying, what lie? What are you talking about? That's how they went. So I wait and ask that person too. If she ain't in here, then I call her name out for it to say it. Because I want to know, what did I lie to you about? What are you talking about? Okay, I really want to know. People be over here just doing the most, and then you don't even know that they be behind your back talking like that. I guess they think when you saying stuff that you'll never know, because especially if it's somewhere that they know that you never go. Like for example, I heard my phone this morning. I heard a loud text. I had my phone on my bed, so it woke me up, and it was probably 1 o'clock my time, And I looked at the text. I said, okay. So it made me look at that as I was falling back to sleep this morning. And I said, oh wow, this person didn't even know that they was getting dragged. This person was getting dragged in that chat on the panel, the whole 9 yards, and just really couldn't catch on that they was getting dragged. Almost to the point where I feel sorry for that person. I'm thinking, well, she just don't know no better. She just not getting it. So I keep probably in my bushes now. I ain't gonna call her name because I don't feel like going through all that and just give me about 30, 40 more minutes. Maybe I'll be ready to get there. April Walk, if you here, baby girl, what have I done to you? If you in my bushes, please say something. Because I want to know, what are you talking about and what did I do to you? Okay. I really want to know, and not that I care and nothing like that. Your opinion is your opinion, but I want to know. I'm really curious to know, April Walker. If you don't come here today, somebody tell you. I'm asking, what is the problem with me? Yeah, and I'm starting to speak. I'm kind of speaking now. I'm starting to notice y'all by looking. Good morning, Heatwave, Shirley Williams. Let me go back up. I really want to know when Shante. Okay, thank you, Manny. I really want to know. Shanny 48. Good morning, Lady Mika. Voodoo Queen. Yeah, what's really going on with that? First, you said something about, oh, and Lady Mika here too. I ain't trying to start that, but I think she already know her. You did it about a week ago. Now you're doing another one. Then you throw me in there too. What's up with that? What is up with that? If you don't like my opinion on something, that's fine. Because when I was on here Saturday, I had some people, thought like I did and some didn't. And I have to respect people's comments. And so if you don't like something, that's no reason to get mad at people because of the way they think, because of their opinion. I respect your opinion all the time. Lady Nika said she went off on her. Let me see what this say. That's what I'm saying. What is up with all of this? I don't 100% believe on everybody's side. When people sometimes make opinion here, I don't always go along with everybody, but I respect it because that's the way they see it. That's just the way they think. That's their opinion. And I don't know why some people get upset over others' opinions. It don't make sense to me. I really, truly want to know. And maybe you mad to the point where you ain't in my bushes right now, but it'll get to you that I want to know what's up with that. Okay? I got to know. Okay. So just like that other lady that was in her feelings, if she in here, and I think she know who I'm talking about by the way I described it, and you don't know you're getting dragged. These people calling her old to her face, but using other methods to say it. Then you had somebody in the chat say, "Oh, she gonna really drag you?" No, I'm not. I'm just gonna ask questions. Oh, she gonna be dragging you in the morning? No, I'm not. You're not that important for me to drag you. I'm just starting to think that there's something wrong up there. For you to go places and then people kick you off the panel and drag you like a dog and you're not even catching on. You said this person sat there and took a butt whooping and didn't even know it. They couldn't catch on to nothing. I felt bad. Good morning, co-host. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that because people need feelings about that. It is an inside joke. It really is. And if I want to say that, I can. And if I want whoever I want to bring, I will bring somebody on my panel. So that's how I kind of learned about yesterday what was going on with this church trip. Now let's talk about Trout Moth and Stinky Baby. Pure evil. That's what that is. If, like people say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. We know how y'all hate Rita. But what that got to do with the child? Wow. I don't get that. I don't watch it either. But what that got to do with the young lady? What is wrong with people? You know what I'm saying? And like Holly Q said, she was good enough for you to try to put her on her show. But now what's going on with that? Come on now, these people be doing the absolute most. And Trisha, you in my bushes, you can jump down too. Okay? Because y'all do the absolutely most. Good morning, Miss Queenie 98. Good morning. Oh, who is it? Oh, good morning, Miss Olivia. These people doing the most over there, just disgusting. And then the last video he did, I peeked at this morning and I didn't watch it. He was laying in bed, the black t-shirt on, because he got a bra on under because his boobs are. I wonder if he's taking shots to grow his boobs. I wonder. Well, they over there just doing the absolutely most. And didn't nobody treat you like that when Pay ran away. We were looking for him too, which he was on the news. We sent our prayers for that young man to be safe. Okay, we know the whole story of that. But you got the audacity to get in here and talk bad about a situation that's going on in life that's real. You know what I'm saying? That is sad, not kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong with y'all? We know y'all like commentary, but are y'all also heartless at the same time? That don't make no sense. Good morning, Royal Court. That don't make no sense at all, Trout Mouth. That's probably why your mouth white and your lips and your tongue white. And you just look nasty. You just look nasty. And Stanky Baby, you admitted you smell like fish. Instead of you running around doing the most about a sad situation that's going on that we're all praying for, You need to be going, admitting yourself to the hospital somewhere and find out what's going on in the inside of your body while you're a woman running around here smelling like that. You need to be worrying about your body smelling like fish. Maybe you need a hysterectomy. I don't know what you need, but there's rotten, something rotten there. Just like your heart is rotten, there's something crawled up there that's rotten about you. Your brain, your soul, your vagina, everything just rotten. You stink. Your attitude stink. Okay, you stink. Stop coming on here dragging people in a serious situation. That's just not right. Oh, then I forgot. From what I hear, allegedly, you don't care about your child. So allegedly, you don't care about nobody else. Allegedly. This is what I hear. And I don't watch you, but the few times I peeked at you, they're right about you. You have a stink attitude. You stink. You said it yourself. You stink. You smell like fish. So you and Trout Mouth make a good couple. I don't care. Y'all can get over there and call up everybody who you know you should be friends with to come on there and get an interview. Call me talk about wig, anything you want to do. There's nothing in life that you can possibly hurt me with. So do the most, do what you need to do. The bottom line gonna always be you stink and Trout Mouth. I just don't know what to say about your mouth. I don't understand why people mouth, their tongue and lips look like they got flour on it. Is there something new that I hadn't heard of? You know, is there something like, what do you call it? Syphilis or any other kind of thing haven't heard of to keep your mouth, herpes, anything to keep your mouth white and your tongue white like that? With that smile all the way to your ears, looking like an old white mouth muppet? Y'all wrong for that. Don't even speak on it if you don't really care. Don't even speak on it. Y'all nasty. Your mouth nasty, your body nasty, your attitude nasty, you're nasty, you're filthy. You said it, not me. You said you smell like fish. And Trout Mouth over there, stop trying to. The reason why they stopped them kids and let you come to the house because one of the other little boys told how you was over there doing certain things, and I hear you was grooming them. You know, I wasn't the one said this. It's been put out, and evidently something went on that the children not there anymore. I'm doing my commentary on you like you do on me for some strange reason because I had never put my mouth on you. You started this with me. You and old Stanky baby over there. Y'all started this with me. They're out of people business. Keep doing what y'all doing. Go focus more on that on nasty fake show y'all got. Tie this, tie that, tie that. I don't know, Ty. But if she want a real show, she picked the wrong cast. Why you gonna come to some low lives like them, Ty, whoever you are, for a show? I don't get it, but then it ain't my business. I don't have to get it. I'm just saying, okay? So you, a fish, and all your little guppies and minnows and tadpoles need to swim y'all little nasty butt up the stream somewhere. Shout out to I-Bay. Your minnows and tadpoles. She say tadpoles, minnows, and guppies. All the guppies over there, and they don't have too much in between their between their ears themselves. But they really over there be believing all that stuff for real, for real. And Miss Pat Nicholson, sit your old butt down. We know who you are over there talking about first lady and all this, number one lady. I heard your voice. Just sit down over there being messy. Now, it was 2 years ago when I met you. You're 73 years old now, and you still doing the most. You got about 13 or 14 years on me. You still, and you. I hope if God let me live that long as you, I don't want to be messy like that. See, I'm gonna give commentary on the mess because I am messy, but not like that. Sit down somewhere. We know who you are. That fake name. You don't want nobody to know that that's you. We know that's you. When you come on there and talk, we know that's you. So stop hiding. Just like you hiding because you was embarrassed because you bought Wally that TV. Stop hiding. We know who you are. You over there doing the most. Okay, you ran over there because when you got caught up. That's all that is. You're just doing the absolute most. Now I'm gonna switch a little bit, and at the end, when I drop my link, if somebody want to talk about this, they can, because this got something to do with the policies. Is Bonnie in here? You come on up at the end, because that's her thing. I want to ask if anybody see that show with y'all president on there. That's when I see one of them at the end, I'll bring that up. Right now, I'm doing what I'm doing. Let me finish speaking. Good morning, Shiva Pisces. Love you, Lavo. Shani, Shirley Williams, Carrie K, Bugs Light, Deanna Urban. And okay, yeah, doing the most nasty, filthy. I just can't stand them, y'all. Wish they was in front of me. I would like to choke myself. I would like to choke. I would like to choke that white off of that man's tongue and lips. Stinky baby, I would like to go buy her a whole case of Vagisil with the vinegar, then add some more vinegar to it, because ain't no woman got no business running around smelling like that. I ain't said, you said it. Good morning, little one. Good morning, three filter Muffy. And I'm talking about them because they wrong. The way they're getting on here talking about that serious situation that's going on right now. But I forgot prophecies over there. Now, you're supposed to be a prophetess. Can't you pray? Can't you pray for somebody else? Come on now, you're a prophetess, right? You're a woman of God, right? But you're on here doing the most. Juicy Booty over there claimed that he's a minister, and he's not even going there like that. Prophet says you're evil. You even evil for even using that name, prophetess, and then throwing God on it. Trauma got a bad habit and say, because God blessed me, God did this. God ain't nowhere in that evilness, you guys. Nowhere at all. So just stop it. God is not into that. Because if he was, the first thing he'd tell you to do something about that tongue in your mouth. He would tell you that. He would give you the knowledge of how to do something about that nasty mouth and tongue of yours. He would give Stanky Baby the knowledge how to not stop running around here smelling like fish. Tuna. The most fishiest fish that you can smell. You said it. I did. Good morning, Ursula Ingram. Good morning, Diana Goddess. I'm only reiterating what you said. I'm only repeating what you said. You said you smell like fish. Trout mouth, you the one said that when you got children, you wanted them to be a little older, and you wanted the worst of the worst ones. That all you wanted was little boys. You said that. Now you get mad when we repeat what you said out of your mouth. You think I'm dragging? No, I'm saying what you said. I'm just turning it back on you, and you don't like what you said. Good morning, Paulette. Good morning, Voodoo Queen. Exactly, Voodoo Queen. Tuna and trout. You said it, not me. Everybody in my chat right now, all 239 right now, heard you say it. We not saying nothing that y'all didn't say about yourselves. But yet you're going to be upset. You said it. Ugh. And I just feel sorry for the little baby girl over there, too. I don't roll with her mother, but I feel sorry for little princess over there. I really do. And now that I'm saying this, she's going to slip it down. I'm dragging her. I'm saying something sexual. Did something happen to you in the childhood that you having flashbacks and you think this is really going on for real with your child? Because I don't understand that kind of situation. I just don't understand it. Thank you, Lady Nika. He said he gonna throw out, wait a minute, he gonna throw out all the cans of tuna. Yeah, the vision, the smell. When you think about that, she said she smelled like that. What did you dish with tuna or something? Why is you smelling like that? You said it, not me. Now, I don't care about nobody getting mad. What I'm saying is scratch your little tootie fruity and get glad, because I really don't care. Because y'all wrong on coming in here talking like that. You evil. Have some compassion. Y'all ain't got no compassion. Where's y'all morals? Where's y'all self-respect? How could you get on here and fix your mouth like that on a young lady? Have something. Go somewhere and get something. If you ain't got no compassion, no self-respect. And the reason why you ain't got no self-respect, because I wouldn't run around here telling nobody I smell like fish. I just wouldn't do it. I would get one of the old-fashioned water bags they called it back in the day, like all of our parents probably had one hanging on the back of the door, one of them big old jugs, and just fill it up with vinegar and bleach to try to get that tuna smell off. Get you some bleach and common and vinegar. Mix it with a little water if necessary. Do something. Because you said you smell like that, okay? Now, I did my little 30-minute talk like I like to do first. And yes, whoever don't like it, oh, she need them to come. Yeah, I need and I won't. And I'm going to keep on doing it, okay? Good morning, Bonnie Vine. I'm going to be asking you about, later on, did you see that interview with Trump? How he got mad and offended because he was, as said, he was told that they were going to ask hard questions. Let's be stalled. And he said, just be fair. In other words, he think that he's not getting treated fair. He got and walked off, but that's another situation. Because I was looking for you to come on and talk about that because I know you're into politics like that. So we'll get to that later. But I'm going to start dropping my link. I did my 30-minute commentary. If anybody wants to talk now, I'll keep on going for an hour. But I just want somebody to tell me why is Fish and Trout model over there doing it? And Tris, I'm confused, y'all. How could somebody get somebody else's phone number cut off? I heard she got this guy phone number cut off who Latrell and Rita with Latrell is Rita's mother was corresponding with. Now they don't have no more. I don't know if that's true or not, and no more way to talk. Because I remember when I used to want to just change my phone number, I'd have to give them all of my information so they could know it's me. I'm not understanding that, but that's what I heard. Allegedly, that's what happened. Without going into details about what's going on with them, like I'm not going into details, how can somebody else get somebody else's phone shut off? I don't know if somebody explained that to me, but this is just what I heard in the streets. I don't know how true it is. Thank you, Sammy Dizzle. I don't know how true it is, and good morning. I don't get it. So somebody got to tell me that too. Can that happen like that? I mean, because I know she almost messed up BSK's calling up there talking about she was an attorney or she got an attorney. She had an attorney. Then the attorney could, I don't know. Just said, let me say she's doing the most. She jumped her nose in everybody's business, and then she fall back on this organization, like Hardy Q said, that nobody never seen. All we do is just hear that she got some kind of organization. Why? Why is she always into people's business? I know you probably looking in the bushes, Trish, or somebody gonna tell you. Like I said, do what you got to do, because that's what y'all do. Y'all get mad when the truth hits you. Then you want to come on in and talk about people, docs, and do the most like somebody really cared. I guess I'm assuming, good morning, Bugs Light. Good morning. Did I speak to everybody? Bless welcome. I hope you had a great. Yeah, I took yesterday, girls. Every once in a while, you got to rest your spirit. I did what I normally do every morning first. Talk to my father up above and started my day. I relaxed all day. If anything close I got to anybody's on the phone, I even relaxed. Yesterday, I didn't go out to my sister's because there was a lot of family here and, visiting. I was just staying home. I picked up my grandchild. Let me throw that in there. Spent the day with her too. Hey, good morning, D.
Good morning, chat. I just had to say
Good
something.
morning and good morning, co-host. People don't like that when I say that, Kiki, but you
Oh
ain't done
well,
it. So, I don't care about people that like
we're
that.
we're going
That's
to
what we
say
say. Whatever you
it.
do anywhere else, that's you.
I just wanted
As
to
long as you ain't
say,
over here doing the most. So that's all to it.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to say this that for someone, for all of these people to take that information of a missing. Okay, first of all, they keep saying she's not a
Good
child.
morning, Miss
She is a
And
child.
exactly.
She's Rita's child. And for people like
Exactly.
Trish to take that information, take it upon yourself to call the Baltimore County Police and make a report, you don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Rita does not have to inform us of anything. Rita is doing
Okay.
that because she knows that people are worried. This is her child. She does not have to do it. But I think it's disgusting that people are actually holding panels, taking it upon themselves to make GoFundMe pages. I mean, all I have seen, but within the last 24 hours, no, 48, I have seen some of the most craziest BS go on. Now, people such as Harley Q, Mac TV, They are literally out here pushing the word out here that her daughter is missing. A lot of us are posting her pictures all over social media. I saw her picture on Murder Inc. and I was just reading the comments. You find more information when you read the comments, but none of these people are stepping uh, past what they're supposed to do. But people like Shish Trish, I mean, that is disgusting. Then you got people like Fi. I am so surprised that a Black woman would come on, I mean, so that thousands of people see her live and make the comments that she's making about this is being done for money. Shame on you, Fi. Shame on you, D.
Exactly.
Ramsey. Shame on you, Sean. Shame on you, Bama No Teeth. Shame on all of these people that have sat up here and made fun of someone's child missing. I pray that she not only comes home, but she comes home alive. We all know what goes on in Baltimore. I'm in DC. DC and Baltimore, we neck and neck as far as murders are concerned. I pray to
Wow.
God. My girlfriend's daughter, I just told someone, my girlfriend's daughter was found in Southeast DC a week ago. Shot up, shot all in the face. Shot in the face in daylight. That's a crime of passion. We don't know what happened to Lala. The only thing we can do is pray that this child comes home safe and alive to her family. And stop
Exactly.
these narratives that someone is doing this for money. Rita didn't ask for one dime. And I'm trying my best not to cry. I'm not going to disrespect your platform or anybody. She didn't ask for one dime. It's disgusting that these iggas, I'm taking the N off, iggas are up here saying the things that they are saying. Instead of talking, get out there and do something about it. You got a platform.
That's right. And stop just making it just commentary. That's what I said. I don't even want to go deep into whatever that she's talking about. I'm basically really want to come on here and talk about Stop Mouth, Thank You Baby, and Trish over there doing the most when there's a serious situation going on. And with that said, let me say this, y'all. My likes are looking sorry and pitiful. Now, if you hear from me and really want to watch me, can I get some more likes? I know sometimes we forget. So I think I need to hesitate for a minute. While I'm doing that, I'm going to do my coffee as like I always do. And hopefully I can at least get to 100 likes on my gadget. I'm seeing 89. Can I get to 100 right now? So I need to throw that in there right now. So if you forgot, please hit the like. Thank you.
I just have
Now,
one more
carry
thing
on.
to say.
Mm-hmm.
Shish Trish, you cockroach looking black bitch. Don't you ever take it upon yourself to try to read somebody or call somebody out about their child.
Hmm.
How? What about yours? What you doing about yours, how? What about yours?
Okay,
Because see, the
so
streets are saying a whole lot of stuff about yours. But do you see people
Exactly.
making
Tess.
panels
Over
about
there.
yours?
Hold up a minute,
And
Kiki.
Fish Fry, weren't you
Over
the
there
one that said
with
your
them
daughter
lemon
was
potatoes.
touched? How about
Lemon
that?
potatoes and scatty and meatballs. Not forget scatty and hot dogs. Won't even feed the girl no real meat in the spaghetti. Scatty and hot dogs.
These hoes, they lucky. Cause see, they lucky, they lucky. Because they the same one that'll call the police. They real lucky somebody ain't smacked the dog ears off of their face because they look like dogs anyway.
Exactly.
All right, I'm
Trap
done,
mouth
y'all.
over there
Do
with a
no more
white
of these
lips and a
panels.
white tongue and a bra. She
So
over there with a bra on.
Tessie said a lot of people saying Rita asking for cash apps.
Well, if she is, so what about this time she might need it? She got to buy flyers. She got to get people to help her do things. So if she's doing it now at this point, fine, but she wasn't doing it the first 3 or 4 days.
She
So if
wasn't
she
doing
is,
it the
there
first
must be
three.
a reason.
Exactly. It must be a reason. It
Because
must
you
be
have
a
to pay for
reason
all those
why.
flyers. You have to pay for transportation to get around to do these things. So maybe she is at this point, but she wasn't in the beginning. I don't know if she is or not. I'm just saying she is, then maybe it's time because the flyers is not coming free.
Shit, I'll send her some money at this point.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So that's what
I'm gonna
I'm
send
saying, Kiki.
love
We
and
got to put our
prayers.
differences aside about what she do and how she scammed the hustle in the past. We have to focus on the child. That you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It does cost money for flyers.
But
If
see,
somebody got some kind of noise going on in the background, I don't
but
know who it
see this
is.
the seafood plate, Firebase. See, it's not about her child, so that's why she not gonna worry about it. Everything is not
Oh.
about Leah. So if it be about Leah, then she'll start doing all the rest of this weird
No, she'll
stuff.
jump on here and say that we saying
I agree.
sexual, explicit things to her, and when we're not. And she'll be calling the police on us. That's what she would be doing.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm sorry. It was said people asked Rita for her cash app, so Rita not asking for
But
cash
if
app.
she did, that's okay. And like I said, Ken, I'm trying not to go too deep into reading because I don't want to use this as a commentary. I
Mm-hmm.
really want to talk about trout mouths, Stanky Baby, and Shrish. However, I know we can't get around kind of mentioning it a little bit, but I don't want to go into what's really that's what I really want to do without trying to go too deep because I don't want to use my platform as if this is commentary for me because some things I don't want to go into detail and speak on that much. I'm talking about these evil people over here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not going too deep into that. Because I talked about it the other day, and all I can do at this point, like I said, is send prayers.
But I wanted to clear that up, Miss Bless.
Okay, go ahead.
She not asking for a cash app. The chat asking her for her cash app. So they
Oh,
trying to
okay.
donate themselves.
What if they do? They do. She needs flyer money. That costs money. Y'all realize when you get that many flyers, how much money that can add up to, and all
Shoot,
the
all
gas
of that
money.
costs money. Getting rides
Yes.
and trying to get phone records and all of that is not free.
No, it's not free. No, it is not free. So if that's the case, maybe that's just something nice that they want to do for her. And I don't see nothing wrong because, like I said, from my understanding, she wasn't asking for anything because she's truly, her and her mother is truly worried about her child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody bless, I expect that reader's tragedy is not content unless you truly try to. Exactly. And my prayers are true. My prayers are heartfelt. My prayers are going out truly. You know what I'm saying? But and you got a lot of us like that. Then you got people like nasty trout mouth, nasty stinking fish stinking butt over there. And then you got busybodies like Trish.
I'm disappointed in Trish. I'm
I
very
don't know why
disappointed
she
in
always
Trish.
have been on here being a busybody. I remember when she did a so-called GoFundMe for Miss Gina, and Miss Gina
I'm
never got
not
the
because
money.
she's
So
done
she
it
came back on here
before.
and talked about her organization, said she couldn't raise money and she didn't know it. I don't know if she sent the money back or what she did with it. Okay, so who want to speak next?
I do.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I was so disgusted by what who the popcorn king and Gefilte fish babe had to say,
Exactly.
and they have been losing subscribers evidently because of Gefilte fish tried to walk it back. She did one of those little story times. She didn't say nothing on it, but she said she said that she apologized to Lala, but she don't apologize to the mother or something like that. Girl, you are disgusting. You are trash.
Disgusting.
Okay.
And
And as far as trap mouth go, you're gonna burn in hell with gasoline drawers on.
Mm-hmm.
And you ought to be ashamed of
child.
yourself. And trap mouth, I heard what you said, trying to start stuff. I heard you. You know I always hear you. But guess what? I don't engage unless I want to engage. And just cause you want it to be so, that don't mean I don't know what you think you're running around, honey. But never are you ever going to run me. And as far as Gefilte fish over there, girl, you ought to be shaming yourself because you are a mother at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And these people, do y'all realize that Rita has been getting so much attention about her story? This is the reason why they felt away about jumping on her because they want all the attention on them all the time. They don't care
Yep.
about nobody else but themselves. You know what I mean? And that really is what's going on. And Gefilte fish, girl, you know you need to stop. Okay, Heifer, I heard what you said yesterday too, but I was so upset. I tried to let you have your one, but I ain't got to drag you. I can drag you on my channel. Go ahead, Bless.
But not
Yeah.
only
Well,
that.
I don't care. You can drag it here too. I'm gonna drag it because I think they wrong. And if I hop on somebody's panel, I'm gonna drag them wherever I go because she's straight up wrong. Like you say, she's a mother.
Yeah, she's
Have some
trash.
And
compassion.
She's
and
trash. I just don't want to. I just be trying to, calm down. And the reason why I have been jumped. The reason why I come up here after Kiki come up here is simply because evidently everybody, a lot of people got a problem with it. Okay, but as long as you don't have a
I
problem
know.
with
I
it,
don't got no problem.
Yep,
right?
I'm
That's
It's
why I
good.
gonna be
said
what
I
it is.
want Kiki and y'all, whoever want to jump up here anytime they want to jump up here because they don't like it. I said it yet the
Right,
other day, Saturday when I came on. I'm saying it now. I don't care who don't like it. I'm gonna run my panel the way I want to run it,
right,
and I might start dropping it 2 or 3 times a day if I so choose to do.
right. I wish you would, cause
I don't have a
you know,
problem
old
with
boy
Kiki,
coming for your spot, Miss Bliss. Right? He trying to come.
huh?
He trying to step into the light and
She
come for
talking
your
about Sir
spot.
Queen.
Yeah, he trying
Oh
to come
yeah,
for your
he's
spot.
yeah, yeah.
But I don't want y'all to
Yeah.
support that thing when it comes to the daylight. Leave it in the dark like the vampire energy, soul sucking vampire that
Yeah,
he is. Leave him
because
over
they
there,
have some
okay? But
evil
y'all
people
still
get on
support
that
this bit.
panel.
Yeah, they had somebody on that. Yeah, I got a call about that too. And I picked that for some reason he's obsessed with me. Why my name come up in his lies every night?
Hmm.
I
Because they all
want to
weirdos.
call me a liar. What am I lying about? You the one the liar.
They're all weirdos, and they weirdos, and do you know they let some little thing that's really nothing at all drive them crazy, have them running the courthouses and all this and all
Yep.
that. And you gonna think I'm gonna engage with something like that if I don't want to? You out your mind. That's
Hmm.
on y'all. That's not on me.
You,
Everybody
you,
know I don't engage unless I want to, and I never engage with the
uh,
Anglos. Okay,
and
I
you see, I'm
said it.
ignoring
I
it.
don't care. I'm not scared. You know I'm not scared. I just choose not to engage. Honey, you do what you got to do all by yourself because what you're not going to do is suck the energy up out of me.
Tell
Okay?
it.
And for all of y'all that's worried about why I be yelling on Miss Blessed Panel, I don't be yelling, honey. I got a big mouth. And if you don't like
But
it, you can
but
suck a
then I
dick.
said that that's the way you talk. That I since I've been knowing you since 2017. And if you are on here yelling, so what? You can yell. If I don't want you to yell, and if I don't want to curse today, I used to come on and say, "Y'all, we doing it like this today." I haven't been saying it. Evidently, I'm going along with it.
I
I
can't help
mean,
cause
why is
I got a
everybody
big
obsessed
mouth.
over that? Wow.
But then
Why
they
is
so
everybody
silly.
obsessed over
Guess
how you
what?
talk?
Let me tell you something. This how silly black people are, right? So now the thing going around with a lot of women, some of them. Well, I come from the South, and I don't talk like that. Well, B, you ain't gotta talk like that.
That's a
I just
lie.
nobody asked for your damn permission anyway.
That's a
Okay?
lie.
Yeah, he was on that line last night.
But see,
Miss
that's
Why?
Brown
that's
I
gonna
don't
fall
even.
out on camera one day, Miss Bless, cause
see.
he a liar and you a snake, Bradley, and you too, Fi Babe, and y'all gonna burn in hell and bitch. I'm sorry, Miss Bless, I ain't gonna cuss no more. But
I don't care what you do
the
on here. If
filter.
I didn't want you to do it, Miss Olivia, I would definitely say it.
Thank you. But let me get at good filter for a minute. Cause you are trash, bitch. You already know how I feel about you. And Miss Bless was drag you, but bitch, I'm gonna go to my channel and I'm gonna properly drag you. I didn't drag you motherfucking reprobate mind yesterday. You and Bradley for speaking ill about that baby because I was stunned when I seen that girl over there crying and so upset about her child. I did not have no energy yesterday. But guess what? I got energy today. And you motherfuckers keep coming for me and you keep trying me. But that's okay. I don't mind because y'all know y'all trash. And Bradley, you know you a motherfucking demon, nigga. And whatever you do is not never gonna come to fruition. You so dumb that you tell on yourself. And fish, bitch. I see you took your glasses off, didn't you, bitch? Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody was talking about it. And you don't, and maybe you didn't have a black eye, but you don't want nobody to see that yellow jaundice in your eyes, bitch, because your liver is motherfucking dead.
Yep, that's
You
kidney
stupid hoe.
disease
You got your time of something calling me old liver. Bitch, your liver is the one that's, oh, bitch, you could never ever regenerate your liver
from
again,
that
bitch, because
coke.
you can't keep vodka out your mouth with your stupid ass bitch. So
He
bring
is
it, bitch,
stupid.
because you a
And
glutton
you're
for
right. And you're
punishment.
right, Lady Nika. It's passionate, and I talk loud too.
Yep,
Guess
So
yellow
what?
I
people with
want
yellow
people
eyes.
compatible with me.
That's a
I
sign
talk
of
just as loud too.
alcohol
Get
disease.
her, Olivia.
I
Get
just
her.
came up.
They don't
I
like you
came.
getting her. Get her.
I came to
Get her.
drag them motherfucking hoes and Bradley. You know you need to get you a whole life, nigga.
Drag
You
her.
are changing, and I ain't gonna say the D word, but you changing right in front of our eyes, and you know you are. Okay, with your pathetic ass. You and Gefilte Fish, babe. Y'all are just disgusting, and you reparates, and you ought to be shaming yourself every day of your life, and the only life you got is when you click on that camera. And Bradley, you so motherfucking boring. You gotta start
Mm.
shit with your dad. You don't have, you know why you don't have no emotion, nigga? Because you dead on the inside, bitch. Okay, you a walking corpse, you a walking zombie. And the filter fish babe over there, you bitch, your nasty ass, fishy ass, whatever bacteria you got got in your vagina, bitch, it's stuff floating to your
Mm,
brain because you got to be out your mind the way you be coming out your mouth out the side of your neck with
mm.
shit, bitch. But that's all right, bitch. I'm going to drag your ass today. You just watch.
And I don't think at this point vinegar and bleach water gonna help. I
Nothing is
Mm-mm.
really
going to
don't
help
think it's
your
gonna
ass.
help
Even
with
that.
that smell
That's
because she
right.
got to be in stage 4 of the liver disease because she had it when she first came on here.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I don't know what stage she's in. And I
Filthy
see
ass
it now.
bitch.
I got 120 likes. I want 150.
That means she gonna have to wear 3 pair of drawers if that smell like that.
And
No, she got to put on some
shit.
Depends, 4 or 5 pairs of Depends.
And that shit
Mm.
still gonna come through. Bitch, you need some air
Yes,
fresheners in your
indeed. That's what
drawers,
you
you
need to
nasty
Put
bitch.
do.
put on the
Bitch,
mama
where is the
Pampers.
Febreze, bitch? Your nasty ass.
But you know
Can I
what?
chime
Let
in
me
for a
say,
second?
you know what, Miss Olivia?
Huh?
Now, you know how Sean Bradley used to have call-ins, and he
Uh-huh.
sit back and let people call in to drag everybody so he can say he wasn't the one saying. Now, did nobody complain about that? People
Right,
would call in and they would say the things that he really wanted to say, so he let them say it.
right.
But yet
And,
they
and, and,
complaining
and
because
can I
I
just
want
say,
you to say
right,
I want you to say
thank
whatever you
you.
want to say over
Thank
here.
you, Miss
What
Bliss.
is the difference?
Thank you, Miss. But Gacy, every time you open your mouth about somebody's child, you prove VS right, you stinking nigga,
Yeah,
with your
yes, Nikki,
disgusting ass.
she do need bleach. It's got this. The smell is gone too
She
far.
need
She
a
do need
drink bleach,
something.
a
She
stupid
needs
bitch.
something.
Bitch, drink you some
That
bleach.
vinegar gonna cut that bleach.
Drink you some bleach and ammonia, bitch, and do us all a favor. That's what the fuck you need to do.
You need something. So I don't know what the difference is. Did nobody complain about that? Did
The
nobody
fuck?
complain about that? So what's the big deal?
Miss Bless always
So
get me
carry
hyped
on.
early in the morning. Kiki, you see Miss Bless get me all hyped early in the morning.
That's why I get up here. Sit
God
back.
Can I
damn it.
chime in for a second?
My
I'm
chat
out,
is
y'all.
open to
Y'all have a good
anybody
day.
that want to grab the link. Yeah, chime in. Whoever want to talk next.
No, I
Did
just
somebody
wanted to
fall off?
say, Stinky Baby and SB, they disgusting. They vow. I can't stand them. Keep your fucking mouth shut. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Hmm.
I'm sick of them. All they doing this for clicks and views. Damn, do you have an off button? Like, stop it. I'm sick of them. That don't make no sense. They disgusting. They vile. They evil. They heartless. They need to stop it. I'm tired of both of them. These people do anything for clicks and views. Everything is about a click and view. Stop it. That don't make no sense.
Go ahead, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just want to say you absolutely right. Let me I'm in the choir because
Okay,
you
I
they
dropped
are
the link
very
again for
disgusting.
anybody that want to come on and voice their opinion on Trout Mouth, Stanky Baby, and Shish Strish. You
What
know, so
about D
everybody
Ram? They
welcome.
said D
Everybody opinion
Ramsey.
is welcome.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about Big D
Yeah.
Ramsey.
Yeah, they
I heard
said
her
Big D
discuss
Ramsey
Oh,
that
said
that's
shit.
some
right.
disrespectful stuff.
Let me
Yeah,
talk about this bitch. Let's talk
with her
about it.
perfect husband over there.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
forget about Baldy.
Okay,
yeah. We
yeah,
can't forget about
her
Not
Baldy.
perfect
baldy
husband.
locks. Not
Yeah,
baldy
Baldy.
locks.
Ooh, I like it.
She need
Baldy
to put
lock.
some cow
I'm gonna
manure
use
on
that
her
one,
head
Sade.
so her hair can grow. Go buy
Baldy
you some
No,
locks.
we
cow
gonna call
manure,
her Uncle
D.
Phil.
Ramsey, and put it on your head and grow you some hair.
What a
Cow manure is
disgusting
only
man.
$9 a bag. You can get it from Home Depot. Go get you some cow manure.
Yeah, we can't get about Philip off the
You
Fresh
know, her
Prince.
nasty ass stole the Bradley over there, so she do it. She follow his lead like she a
Yes,
puppy.
it
But
does.
bitch, I heard your kids didn't even like you, bitch. I heard your daughter was homeless and shit, want to move in your ass. Well, are you Gacy too, bitch? What did your nasty ass do, Big D Ramsey? You
Hmm.
got your no, you a mother too, you nasty bitch. You
Tell
ought to
it.
be saying you too old, bitch. Okay, you know better than to be at you. All of y'all know better. Y'all are out of line. It is unacceptable the way that y'all talked about that child. Okay,
Yeah.
and you know it is unacceptable. God damn it, y'all
Ain't
is
her
weird.
husband a
Y'all some
pedophile?
evil weirdos. There's something wrong with y'all, and y'all gonna burn in hell. I'm going on mute.
Ain't her husband a
Okay, go ahead.
pedophile?
Who wants to speak next? Somebody dropped off. Who was it? But like I say, all are
I think
welcome
that was
for their
D. He
opinion.
dropped off.
Oh, okay. Thank you, D, for coming. I appreciate it. I didn't knock you off, but if you want to come back, you can. But
Hey
I
D
appreciate your
Boo.
comments and opinion.
Hey D Boo.
Thank you, D. I
Did you
really
did you
appreciate it.
did you see that video Trap Mouth made about you, Kiki, calling you new fish with his simple ass?
No, I ain't see the video. What he said?
Yeah, you knew fish. He got a lobster on the video. And he coming for you. He tried to come for you before because you said you was gonna drag him on my panel. That's what that because you know he be sleeking, he's snaking around. He's so disgusting. He can't even sleep at night no more
His
Also, but
because
mouth
see,
he
here's
looks
the
worried
thing.
so
somebody gonna
disgusting.
steal
It look
his
like a
sleep.
garage door opener.
I'm
Oh,
doing
his
my
mouth look
research on him because
disgusting.
when I do drag him,
Oh,
I'm making sure it's
his mouth
facts
be
when I
open
do
and
drag him.
wide.
Let him come for me because what he
Drag
gonna say? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'll drag him when his baby come home. I'm not
that
dragging
because I let
nobody
somebody on my
until
panel.
that
Come on
baby get
now.
home.
Yes, indeed. These people
I
just
don't want
too
no attention
much.
on me right now. I want the attention all on Rita and her
Who that
baby.
said Friday need to get a bottle of brush and stick up
I know.
the
I just
things
saw
and
that.
do through?
You
Oh,
know,
that's his mama.
disgusting ass. You
Oh, he
like
gonna
this?
drag
Let's
Do you
see.
somebody.
like this
Let's see.
dragathon, gefilte fish, baby? Because
Wait
you
a minute.
deserve it.
Let me
You
see
ain't
what you
trap, man.
said.
All y'all deserve this dragathon. Because we sick of you simple
Bitch,
motherfuckers
Sean Brandon look
over
like he
acting
got
like you're not even
gingivitis.
human.
But
Talking
she's
about
supposed to
somebody.
be a prophetess. Come on now, where's your
Right.
empathy for this girl? Where's your
Right.
empathy and all that?
Prophetess.
Oh, I'm praying for Lala. Bye, babe, stop. You ain't praying for nobody. You the devil, because God ain't with all of that.
I'm
What
praying
you
for Lil.
want to
She need to
go
pray. She need to pray that fish smell away. That's
I'm
what she
praying
need
for
to do.
Lil because if you
Not,
give
not
me
me.
And then,
She
and then
said it.
you,
I didn't. Pray that away.
and Miss Blast, did you say that big old wildebeest over there had something to say too? That Bama wildebeest? Bitch, you still talking, bitch? Put your teeth in. Bitch, how you gonna drag somebody with your clean? You need some paladin, bitch. I know, but your big tall motherfucking ass over there
No,
squatting
she needs
behind
some
five
soup.
A.
She needs some super glue.
The fuck?
she said super
Widow.
glue.
She needs some super glue. Mix
She
it with
needs
some
some
pollen.
gorilla glue. That gorilla glue.
Uh-huh. I didn't know she had her big ugly self on here talking about the little girl too. I didn't know. Because I don't go over there and watch her
All of
either.
them in her
You
camp
know she got to stick up
talking
in
about
Five
that
Days
girl.
Stinky Fish. You know she got to
Okay.
stick up there.
The bitch look like a man. I guess she on here trying to act like one too. Bitch, get some pollen in. Or some gorilla go and fix your mouth, bitch. And where the fuck do you get your wigs at? Y'all always try to talk about Spillet Boy wigs. Bitch, where do
I
you
always
get your
want to talk
wigs
about
from, honey?
mine. Where you get yours from?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is cricket.
You're
Mine too.
tired
Mine,
of
mine this and that. So what? You don't.
it.
They're just jealous. I'm gonna say like that. They say you're jealous. You know what?
Who can you go back to that? I'm not messing up Miss Blessed Bag, honey, because
I was
your
hoping you didn't
video
see
is
that.
still gonna get
Okay.
money on it, honey, even
Welcome,
if you
boss
cuss it.
channel.
Whoever said I was messing
Welcome.
up Miss Blessed Bag, ain't nobody messing up Miss Black because I be cussing, honey. Because my all my videos is monetized and I cuss on
Well,
every single video.
well,
I
that's
don't know
not
what the
mine.
F you
That's her
talking.
opinion. That's her opinion. I respect her opinion. Like that, she don't mean that. She's a really sweet lady, but that's just her opinion.
And
Well, she
D
need
So,
Spot
to,
and
need
D
to
Spot
shut the fuck
videos
up.
get
That's what she need to
monetized
do.
too. And we be cursing
huh?
all day on D Spot ones.
Yeah. If I didn't want cursing right now, I would definitely say it on Facebook. But I don't mind it.
The fuck?
Hello, what happened?
They was
Because
letting
I
you
Oh,
don't
talk.
mind.
I can hear you.
But thank you. She just like to have my back. She's really a sweetheart. She do. She just likes to have my back. So good morning, boss lady channel. Is
good
this
morning. How you
Sabrina? You changed
doing?
your name?
No, I mean you could call me Sabrina. That's really my name. It's just the
I thought,
bossy.
yeah, that's
I
what I know
used to
you as.
say bossy lady
Okay. Were you
Sabrina.
the one that used to be on Wiley's chat back when I was moderating?
Uh, no, Lady Nika.
Oh, okay. I knew you from somewhere. Well,
Oh, are you
I'm
the one
glad.
that did the GoFundMe?
Yes.
What happened with that? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, so I mean, I
You
had
got
said I
permission.
wasn't going to say
So
nothing
I
else
would like to hear
about it.
about it. We all would like to hear about it.
Cause see, I came over here because see, I know you as a older lady in as they would say in a respectful way, a particular age, and
Yeah, I know. They
you
always seem to think that that makes a difference, but go ahead.
okay. All right. So, thank you for having me. So, I really didn't know to the extent what was really going on when initially I was over at Lady Nika's live when she made her speech that night, and and it touched me, and I'm like, oh wow, that's really happening. I used to be Rita's mod, and things went separate, but that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on with her child. And in spite of, I was a big supporter, when we were, working together on her platform and everything. And so I just figured like, well, I could do all I can do if I can. And I was thinking on the terms of not just taking action on platforms and sharing on social media. I did that too, and that's great. But I really, when I say I wanted to take action, I really wanted boots on the ground. Okay. And the term boots on the ground meaning that having people go out there for search, and having presence out there in the city because you all know as yourself with our community, the police, yeah, they are involved, but they don't be as involved as if it was other communities. It would be all nationwide on the news,
But let
everything.
me ask you one question. First of all, how close were you Rita? Did you know Rita that well to just start a GoFundMe for a child? You didn't feel like you probably needed to reach out to the family first, or what? That's what
Okay,
I want to
yes,
know.
yes, ma'am. I'm going to answer your question, Miss Les. Okay, so I tried to reach out to her, and I couldn't. I on that flyer. Now I used to have Rita's number, when I was modding for her and all of that, and I didn't no longer have it, and I didn't have no more contact with her. So I even asked on some of the videos, can anyone reach out to Rita so I can contact with her? So the GoFundMe, the idea was when I set it off, I had said, well, I can donate towards getting some coach buses. This is where it all initially started. I said, well, I could donate, and it was shared on some platforms um, because I wanted to get at least start off with one bus and put a deposit. I was going to self myself personally put $2,000 towards the deposit. So I figure that everybody, up here, I'm not saying, there are a lot of people up here that are concerned. I said, well, if you're really that concerned and everything, let's just really take action and go there. You know, that was my way of thinking. And at that time, I'm like, okay, I'm a person of action. And maybe, and I did even admit on my own platform yeah, I moved too fast. I'm answering your question now. I moved too fast, but I wasn't being rational. The only thing I could think of, oh my goodness, I have three daughters. That was my child. What in the world? And I panicked as mother,
So
and
evidently, you her daughter. You, in other words, you was close to her, a tight YouTube with her, something like that. That to the point where you really cared and loved her, and you want to do something without even asking the grandmother who she stayed with. I'm still kind of confused right now about it, boss. Boss, I mean, you didn't speak to her at
okay,
all.
so
I don't.
so
I'm still kind of
oh,
confused about that because from what I hear, you used to mob for, and you guys had to fall it out or something, and you never really got back with her, and you acted quicker than her. I'm still not understanding this.
okay, so let me tell you. I hear what you're saying. Everybody is not going to understand when I'm saying that I just wanted to take action and get volunteers to go out there, as like I said, people on the ground, body searching, going into fields, everything, um, form a big search, you know, and to go out there and actively look for her daughter. Now, the GoFundMe part, now, I really did act too fast on that without actually waiting to actually talk to her. But the GoFundMe account was not in my personal name account. I put it under my nonprofit organization with an EIN number. And when you open up a GoFundMe account, and especially
Wow.
a
But
business,
Man, was you going to use that
no,
as a tax write off? Let's get to the
no, no,
point.
Exactly.
no,
I want to get to
no.
the juicy stuff.
Exactly, Ken.
I'm a giver. I'm a giver. I don't need to have it for no tax. I hardly
So
even
why did
use
you put
that
it under your nonprofit organization?
Because
Why did
if
you
you
put it under?
use,
because even if I would have
okay,
put it,
one at a time, y'all. Everybody can ask a question. Welcome, Miss
I
Philadelphia.
really come up here to talk to
I
Miss
want to know,
Bless.
do you still got the GoFundMe? Because Rita begged you to take it down. We're gonna get to all that. So y'all go ahead and start asking y'all questions.
Hi, Miss
Okay,
Bless.
so
You know
Miss
I
Bless,
don't stay long.
I
Okay,
would
can I one
appreciate
at a
Miss
time?
Bless. I would
Well, just
appreciate
sit in
Miss
on
Bless if
Hi, Miss
you have
Philadelphia. Let me let
questions.
you speak
I
next
will
because everybody
answer.
spoke already. Go ahead, ask your question.
I will answer any questions that you have. You interview me at the time. I feel like I don't need to be bombarded with anyone else asking me
No, nobody's
questions.
gonna drag you. They just want to ask some questions. Go ahead, Miss Philadelphia. I know you ain't gonna be here long. Ask your question.
Yes. Good morning, Miss Bless. No, I'm just coming up here to say I was in that live and Rita was very upset. I don't have anything to ask this lady. She had no business setting up a GoFundMe and nobody's daughter, her account, nobody's account. She was
Right.
out of line for that. And Rita asked all of us to report it to GoFundMe as a fraudulent account. She never talked to Rita. She never dropped a comment to Rita. She just took it upon herself. Then she was asking for $10,000,
hmm?
talking about she's going there with people on the ground. I do not believe none of that. She's overstepped her boundaries. This lady child is missing, and she had no business sticking her nose, hands, GoFundMe's or nothing in it,
See, that's what
trying to
I'm
get
talking
ten
about.
thousand dollars.
Our people is the worst people.
Ain't no
Our
out.
Y'all
people
You
ain't
don't
got
you're
nothing to
one
know
of
do with
our
that.
Okay, now
people
the
that's
our
doing
people, baby
fraudulent
girl.
things.
The our people don't have nothing to do with it, honey. We just stick to what we talk about,
She's,
honey.
but this is what I'm saying. It's
exactly.
people
That's why
like
I asked
her.
you,
It's
Miss
people like
Bless.
her and
I
D
am not
Ramsey
going
that
to
act like
continue
they
with
oh
this. I
so
Our
come
people
to
Okay,
talk
always
spiritual.
to
trying to
you, Miss
use
calm
this
Bless.
down.
for a
We don't want to
scam.
bash her
I'm
or
not
anything. We
bashing
just
her,
I
Miss
gonna
come
ask
to
Bless.
some
talk
I'm
to
questions.
you,
getting off
Miss
of here.
Bless.
I just want you to know that Rita does not approve of that account. If you didn't watch the live last night, Miss Bless, I was there the whole 2 hours. Rita was on live. She did not. She said she don't like this lady and she
Yeah.
don't
Uh-huh.
appreciate this lady setting up nothing for her daughter. She said she don't even like this
Wow.
lady.
She
Thank you
don't have
and
to like me, but hey,
Thank,
No,
good
no,
day,
I'll
Miss
leave it
she
Bless,
at
do
and
that.
have to
What I
everybody
like
on
do
the
you.
thank you,
right
Miss
now.
panel.
Philadelphia, for coming up. I
She
appreciate you.
she do have to like you if it's dealing with her child. Yes, she do.
And
And thank you for the cash app I got yesterday. They changed this around. I can't tell who it is right
and
now. But go ahead, you guys.
to boss's channel, I don't mean no disrespect, but I believe you had your own malicious intent on why you set up an
For what?
account
You don't
because
even have no clue. Miss Bless, I'm not here for that. Okay?
I
I come
know,
up
y'all.
here
Just
to
ask y'all questions,
respectfully.
please. Let's not try to bash. Just ask
No,
questions.
Miss
I
Bless, I'm
you
not
you
bashing her.
can ask
I'm
me
just
questions.
simply
Okay.
If you
saying
can get them
that
off
I
the
think
panel,
she had I
I'll
think
No,
ask
that
well,
she
they
had
just
answer
want to
malicious
ask you
questions
some
intent
too.
questions.
on
There's
why
no
you
need for
set up your
anybody to
No,
get
GoFundMe
offended.
account.
There's no, wait a
I'm
minute.
not
There's no
doing
need for
this.
anybody
I'm
to
not
get
doing
offended
that.
anything. I want y'all to just ask some questions.
Ma'am, they said what's your
I'm not
channel?
doing that. No, the negativity is not necessary. I came up here in a respectful way. I'm respecting you and
That's
I'm
why I said
asking
I
for
didn't mean
respect
no
in
harm, but
return.
I was just
Ma'am.
saying.
Oh, Miss Money Hunger. They said what's your channel?
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about
See,
right
I'm not
there.
going to promote a channel. That don't matter. Somebody asked Trisha, asked in your last live, you kept saying you didn't need readers' permission. Is that true?
I said that because I'm a nonprofit organization. Do y'all go up there to Red Cross and all other uh, organizations and say, well, the family or the other parties didn't ask you to do? Y'all don't do that. Okay,
Right, but why did you take that into
Well,
your
I'm going to
Wait,
own
so
remove
hands
why
though?
any.
if she didn't ask you to do it and you saying that you're a non-profit
Right.
organization or whatever that is, that people use businesses like that for tax write-offs. We know what they use that for. So it to me, by me being from the streets, you trying to come up off that. You trying to make money off that.
I don't have no
I'm
need to
not
come
crazy.
up off of that. Okay.
But why didn't
Actually,
you
in
reach out to
reality,
Rita?
for the $10,000, I could front that my own self
So
and
why you
have
didn't?
proof of that. Okay.
So why
But if
didn't you?
everybody's supposed to be as of unity, so I figure like, okay, let's do this as a unity. I'll
But
start
But
it
if
off with
if
ma'am,
two
you can't
thousand
figure.
dollars.
You
but
can't
if the
figure. You got
parents
to reach
said,
out to Rita and ask her. You just can't take that into your own hands. That's not
hmm
right.
and if
You
Okay.
the
Let
parents
me
cannot
said
be
you
say
don't
this.
know
If
how
Like
to
I
do it,
anybody
I'm
said,
giving you
promote
my money.
anybody's channel in my chat right now without my permission, gonna be removed or timed out because I usually do that at the end of my chat. Okay, for y'all that don't know that, you will be removed. Thank you very much. Carry on.
when
okay,
it's
Miss
coming to
Bless,
something serious like
Miss
this,
Bless,
ma'am. No
could you
disrespect.
Yeah.
get
You
them off
can't
the
think.
panel
No,
and
You
so
you
I'm
I can
gonna
got your
talk
start
with
own.
time.
you?
No, I'm gonna time them out. They're gonna let you finish. They're gonna ask you a question one by one. Can y'all please
I come
answer
to
a
talk
question
to
one
you
by
or
one?
Miss Bless.
Okay, then they're gonna mute themselves and let you talk to me. Go ahead, you guys.
Okay.
You mute yourself, and then we'll ask some questions. That's all they want to do is ask some questions.
Okay, but what I'm
Nobody's
just
trying to
saying,
offend you.
as I comment on, I haven't had a chance to speak to the host.
Okay, well, go ahead, you guys. Let her speak because I do want to hear it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I'm listening to any questions that you have at the moment, Miss Bless.
Yeah, and I'm taking questions out of the chat also. Now,
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Cruiser just asked. Let me get back to it. She just asked a question, and I don't want to do the negative. I just really want to know what's going on because she want. I think Miss Cruiser want to know where's the GoFundMe now. What's going on with the GoFundMe right now at this moment?
I did.
Did you
I did.
respect Rita's? Did you respect Rita's wishes about removing it?
Absolutely, I did. Yes, I
Okay.
did. What had happened when Rita was live and I got a message, and I'm not calling no names or anything. I received a message and stating that Rita was live and she was very disappointed and very upset about the GoFundMe. So I was actually sleep, and it was like took me about 10 15 minutes after, and I woke up and I saw the text and I replied back to the message. And so I went on live, and I had used my phone because of like the sound on my laptop. It's like it goes in and out. And so I couldn't see the chat inside, like on my phone, and it was frozen. My phone got frozen. I don't know if anybody ever experienced that before using
Well,
the
well,
screen.
well, well. I understand that your phone got frozen and things. You're having the technical difficulties. But what happened to the money thus far? Because people want to know
Okay, Miss
whatever you
Bless, you're
raised
not
thus far,
letting
and
me
when you took it
finish.
down, did it go to Rita? Did your organization keep it? Whatever. Because
Miss Bless,
answer that question. Then I'm gonna start taking questions from
but
one
you're
of
not
these people
letting
on
me
the panel, one at a
finish.
time. Then I'll keep going back and forth to the chat.
You're not letting me
Can can
finish. You asking
can
I
I
me.
am
ask you
because
one
I'm
question,
just
ma'am?
trying to get you. Come on, well, hey, hold
No,
up for a
I'm
minute.
talking to Miss Bless right now.
And hold up for a minute because I wanted to ask. I'm gonna start letting y'all answer questions one by one, and I want to ask some questions out of the chat too. So okay, Bonnie, I'm gonna lock it again. Call me Nettie. Okay, so go ahead because I know you
Okay,
probably got
so
this
so
your own
like
way.
I said, as I was on my phone and everything, I didn't know people was in the chat and asking questions or first respectfully asking me to take it down, which I knew that was what the live was for. So I was trying to set up on my laptop on my share screen to go to the GoFundMe account to show it on the screen share and to show that I was trying to take it down. And I went to the help section and all of that to get the instructions to take it down. So I did take it down, and it's no longer available. And I also showed that there was no monies in the account. I never even promoted it. I just only came live and announced that I had opened up the account. If I was being malicious or anything, I didn't have to promote or on my platform to even let people know that I opened up an account. So it was nothing intentionally. It was really all trying to help. And it, I can admit I went ahead of myself and my own feelings, and not considering the thought of what Rita may, think about it or without asking her permission. And I take fault for that. And I've learned my lesson from that. And I've
Okay,
learned
so the reason why, so let me say this, the reason why, because I want to forget, because the reason why you hesitated to take it down the first time, because you couldn't see the chat when they were saying take it down. I got that. Now somebody got the same question as me. What happened to the money thus far? And then I'm gonna start letting the panel ask you a few questions too.
there was never no money in there. I never promoted it. I was going to put $2,000 towards the deposit for uh, the coach buses so people can go get on the
Ma'am, you
bus.
raised up $1,000. I saw it.
I didn't raise no thousand. Stop the lying. Don't lie on me for one thing. Don't lie on me. I have $1,000 that I can cash app her if I want to right now.
Okay, somebody in the chat said that you had two of them going.
No, I only had one. I don't have no two. People need to stop lying. Show the proof that I have another cash app. I have over $10,000 plus in my own account. Okay, so I don't need to do that. I have enough to go around to share. And this is not something, this is just something that's been a blessing because I try my best every day of my life to be a blessing. That's why I continue to get blessings in the form of
Well, that's
monetary
nothing
and
wrong with
other.
a blessing. That it was just about the way you went about doing it. Y'all go ahead
And,
and
and
strike some
I
question now,
agree.
whoever turn it is.
I agree. I agree. And you're 100% correct, Miss Bliss.
So ma'am, I'm gonna be respectful. So what if okay, okay, thank you. What if somebody do something like this for one of your kids without your permission? What would you do
I would have
about
no
something like
problem
that?
with it because everybody look at things in different ways.
I don't
I would look
believe
at
that.
it like somebody's out there really care and that's really trying to help. Whether if they pass any fundings over or long as they got the job done and help me find my child, it don't matter what they do. Long as they're helping and they're doing it in a way that's not trying to be harmful, it doesn't matter to me. That's the difference. Everybody look at things differently. So I have to start realizing that in my own personal self, that's something that I have to work on and look at that everybody don't look at things the same way that I look at things
Okay,
because
so I got
everybody have
Okay, so
different.
Ken, let somebody else ask a question now. Go ahead, whoever want to ask one
Mhm.
next.
Can I
Hey,
ask a
Miss Bless,
question?
Bless, can y'all hear me, please? Can y'all hear me?
Oh,
Yep,
God.
we hear you. Okay, who is next? I hear you
This is
fine.
Vonnie.
Who is next
This,
for a question?
this, this the Countess, Vonnie. I'm on break. I just want to say
Go-
something real quick. Can y'all hear me? Okay, Bless.
Yes, we hear you.
All right, Bless. I'm just gonna go ahead and say my comments to you. Hello to everyone on the panel. Hope y'all having a great day. Of course, I've been praying for Lala. I hope that she comes home safe. And as far as trout mouth and old stinky butt, they need to worry about their own business. And like my mama always said, the same thing make you laugh and make you cry. So they're gonna get a chance to cry about something like this one day. You understand? And the other thing is, I just want to say, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to that lady, but ma'am, if you wanted to put up your money, you should have done that. You ain't got to get nobody to give with you, and you was out of order. If the family didn't ask you to do no GoFundMe, then you shouldn't have done it. And if you wanted volunteers, why would you bus in people from somewhere else when I'm sure you could have got a great number of volunteers from right there in Baltimore where they at?
But see,
So
that's not my area though. The
but you
the
stepped out
best
of bounds. Do you see that you stepped out of bounds when you do something that the
I'm not
family
going to
didn't
keep
ask you to do?
repeating that. I've already said that. I'm not going to continue to say that over and over. I've
You're not
already
going to
said
continue to
that.
say what?
That I did step out of bounds and I moved too fast. I've said that several
Okay.
times.
Well, the same way you went over there and put that GoFundMe up, then you can same way you can go over and take it down. So, anyways, bless. That's
It's
all I wanted
already
to say.
down, so
All
people are
right, well,
not
thank you for
listening.
your
That's the
comments. Thank you
thing.
for coming, Bonnie. But Bonnie, she did say that she took it down,
Okay,
and now
good,
I
good.
think she's trying to tell us now that she's remorseful for doing that. She now understands. I don't know. Okay,
Well,
thank
I'm
you,
gonna Miss Bless, I don't know if you can see it or not, but Rita just put up a live and it says we found her. So I'm gonna go look at that.
I'll watch you later, okay?
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Bye
And I
everybody. Have a
want to
great
say,
day.
and
Kiki,
I
can
just
you
want
listen to that live and see if she actually got her in the car or something or not?
I'm gonna go
Did she
see
come
what it's
right?
saying.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
doing it right now. I'm about to
Okay.
listen to it on
okay.
my laptop.
Go ahead, Miss Cruiser.
So, hello everyone on the panel. Good morning, happy Monday. The lady pretty much answered what I was going to ask. And
Okay.
I'm saying lady because I don't know your name, ma'am.
Wait,
Thank you
wait, wait,
for.
wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody just said, and I hope they're not playing with me. In my chat, YouTube Street News, Lala has been found. Wait a
That's what
minute.
Bonnie is going to listen to the video and Kian to find out what went on. Bless.
Oh, okay. Because I'm finna say I got to rush. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to
So,
go over there and see.
and I'm gonna say it real quick. She answered. When Bonnie came on, of the lady respectfully. I don't know your name, Sabrina. I think it's your name. She answered all the questions. What happened with the GoFundMe? She's saying it's closed down.
Right.
Hopefully, any funds that were collected, you'll give that to Rita because people are saying, well, what do you
There's
need
no
money for?
funds.
Oh,
I
Oh,
showed that on my
right. Yes,
screenshot
ma'am. Yes,
when I
ma'am.
did my own live.
Okay, and I
y'all,
appreciate
praise
that.
God
That you.
praise God for prayers. I got to say that. I'm sorry, Miss Cruiser, but I got to say it. Oh my God, she's been found.
Have y'all
Go ahead,
seen?
Miss
Yeah,
Cruiser. I'm
Are they
sorry.
they
showing the
found
Yolanda
her,
made
picture?
a
y'all.
post.
I about the new news.
Did you
No,
see
They
no.
her
found
face,
her.
Kiki? Did you see her face?
They said she made a
No,
post.
what you call it made a post. Hold on.
Who?
Wait. Read it, Lala. Lala is live. Lala
She's live
live.
right now.
Did she? Oh,
Okay,
praise
y'all want to go ahead and
God!
see. Yeah,
Oh
she
So
do.
praise
Lord,
the
thank
Lord.
you, Jesus! Oh
Forget what
God!
people got to say negative. I'm just glad that baby is
Oh
home. I
Lord!
I
don't care what.
know.
I'm glad that child is home.
Oh my God!
I got, and
Y'all
y'all,
saw her face?
you saw
Y'all,
her face?
Wait, Rita saying that
Oh,
Lala called her mama cursing her out. Lala was calling the grandma and
oh,
cursing her out.
what?
what?
Did
Oh
y'all ever
wait,
see her
Lala.
face?
Wait,
Wait a
the
minute.
little girl said the grandma knew where she was. Lala
What?
saying her grandma knew
What?
where she was, but her grandma was doing some other ish.
What?
So
Are you
remember when I
serious?
told y'all the grandma know way more than what she's saying?
Okay, y'all, look. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Wait a minute. Here she goes. Wait a minute. Can y'all see it?
Oh, thank God! Oh my God!
Now I got more questions. Why Lala knew people were looking for her, but she didn't come for people were worried about her. The grandmother was. Oh my God. I don't understand. And she knew that it was all on the news. Why did she? Why did she come? She had everybody worried.
That's probably why she came out because she saw it was all on the news and
No,
people
Kiki,
was
it's been what 4 or 5 days. So people are worried. And she said her grandmother knew about it.
I told y'all that.
Oh my God.
Well, y'all do know they just proved Sean Bradley and 5 days right. They just proved them right.
They really did.
Oh,
They just proved them right. You did.
I can't drag them.
well, people gonna be mad now. She got 306 people watching her. They
I
gonna be
can't drag
mad
them. I
now.
don't. I don't have no reason to
And you
drag
know
them.
what? That's terrible because we were all hurt behind this young lady that we don't even know. But
Well,
now
they
she's
just
saying that
proved them.
she left because she got tired of all the bull going on. But her grandmother
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah, they just proved y'all. They just proved them right. Now Bradley and
Oh my
Fish
God.
Babe get to brag all day long.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be doing some lives later on.
Oh yeah, they get to
Everybody gonna be
brag
doing some
all day
lives.
long. Yeah.
FBI and some more shit for no apparent reason. Like you didn't even have to do all that. I told you today,
but that don't mean I'm gonna give 5 kudos because she was guessing something could have been wrong with the girl.
So question, who did now y'all questioning me? I have a question. Who did the ransom then? Who set the ransom text and everything up?
It
That's
could have been
I
something
don't
I'm
somebody
know.
questioning.
playing.
I don't know. But
People
the
were
fact still
speculating.
remains, though, boss lady, you did do something without the family permission. I do get that, so that it don't really
Yeah,
vindicate from that
and I
part of the
said
situation.
I
Yeah,
will say, and I'm not as y'all say the word deflect. I'm not deflective from what I came up here for. On my own platform, I made an apology to Rita, and her family for moving ahead
I
without her
think the problem
permission.
is, Sabrina, I think the problem is that people was feeling like you may have overstepped your boundaries. And
I
when
get that,
anytime you do something like that, you need to get permission from the family
and you're
first.
absolutely right.
And
You're,
that's why
you're
it
right.
seems shady.
You're
That's what
right.
I'm saying.
You're right, Miss Olivia. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. So I mean, I'm not a disrespectful person. It's just the approach. If anyone approached me in a way of, like you're coming across in a negative, way, but just like you just approached me, you're an older person, and I'm going to respect you because you're. I mean, you may or may not be my elder, but
But I wasn't
um,
disrespecting you
you,
though,
you know
baby. I
what, you
just think
guys,
you
I
no,
was
no,
upset.
listening.
no, no. No,
You know
no,
what,
that's not
y'all?
what I'm saying,
And you
Miss
don't know how
Olivia.
old I am either, by the way.
I just said you may or may not be my elder, but I'm just still going to respect you. I was
Right.
raised
But
Yeah, that's what I'm
better
trying to tell her when she
than
first
that.
came on. Age ain't got nothing to do with it. But I was
I'm just
just
trying
telling
to
somebody, let me say this. I was just telling somebody yesterday, usually when somebody get kidnapped, they do it for money. It's usually Caucasian. They kidnap people who family has money. I always thought that was weird that somebody would send a ransom note to poor people like us because we are, for 7,000, wherever that family gets 7,000. That right now didn't make no sense to me at all. I say, and why would somebody want some money for Rita? Rita ain't got no money. I was saying that yesterday to anybody.
yeah.
Kidnappers don't do it like that. So right
Well there was
there
a
was suspicious to me. I said, and I even went as far as said maybe somebody that Rita knows, maybe with some kind of, since they say she allegedly take pills, some kind of drug situation going on, whatever. I was just trying to put everything in my mind, trying to think about it every angle. Because I said a poor person is not going to kidnap a poor person for ransom, no, they ain't got no money. And when I say poor people, I mean just regular people like us. Not gonna
that's
run and
why
kidnap nobody talking
that's
about no
why
$7,000 ransom. That's
That's
crazy.
why I was under. You're right. That's why I was under $10,000, like $7,000.
Right.
It was a couple. I think it was a couple of people scheming for scams, but there were a couple of people like Lex Mack in particular, and even I'm just gonna say this, even Goddess. A lot of people was worried about this girl, okay? And when you see something like this happen that's going on right now, it make people not care about people. Okay. Now I don't know what. Now she said the grandmama knew what she was. Right. It sounded to me like she got a control issue, and that girl is grown. Okay. And at the end of the day, she ain't got to go home if she don't want to. But if you see something like this and these people to the point to where they got flyers up, it's done been in the news. As a young woman, she should have contacted somebody. But maybe her grandmama knew all along.
Her
Like I
grandma
said, and
knew.
this is the thing that make people not care. And then
But
a
it
couple of
could.
people was scamming. People was scheming to scam. Do you see what I'm saying? And Sabrina, I don't mean no harm, baby, but you overstepped your boundaries.
That's
Okay?
right. That don't
I
excuse
can't
that.
say that
And
too many
that don't
times.
excuse
I've
that. But let me
already
say this,
admitted it.
y'all. Since this was fake and they got the news and the police and everybody involved, that's ain't that what you call it? False? What they call that? Because that can be a charge now, right there.
Somebody gonna get charged for this.
Yeah, somebody gonna get charged for this because you brought the news and the police into it knowing that it was fake and you
I
did it for
I
days.
think she gonna get her grandma in trouble. Because she keeps saying her grandma knew what she was. So her grandma is the one who gonna get charged.
Right. And there are actually thousands of black girls and boys, young men and women going missing in this country every single day and more every year. How dare you do something like
How
this?
dare you
How
use
selfish
that
is this?
power that somebody missing for real? They could have been out here looking for
Man,
somebody that's really missing.
And
Right.
Kanika Jenkins' mama done
Yeah.
posted on her thing. Like
Wow.
all them people look crazy.
Yeah, the only people that look right in this is Five Baby and fucking Sean Bradley, and I'm just gonna keep it 100.
That's the
Okay,
same thing that white girl did years ago when her 5-year-old child was missing. Y'all remember? And she got charged for that. Looked for the girl for 30 days. What was her
Yep.
name? Haley. What was that? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Little Kylie, whatever her name was back in the day. And she held that line up for 30 days and more. It had the dogs out, the police out, the helicopter, just everybody looking.
The
Now
news
I
people
wonder
and all
what
of that.
made her come. I wonder what made Lala come forward now, because this been days. She
because
should
Well,
it
have
she
was
been
going
said she
on too
went over there
long.
to clear her
The
head.
police was called, and it's a whole lot going on. That's why she came forward.
Yeah.
It's too much going on. It
She's
had got to the news. People, because social media, it'll really get some things moving. And I think she
wow.
realized that, hey, it's too much going on. Maybe I need to call somebody. Maybe I need to come on camera so these people can leave me alone. But she should have been thinking about that earlier. And I know
She
she's
should have thought
young.
about that 3 days ago. She
the
left last
Lala
week
phone been
Wednesday.
powered off for a
Thursday,
while.
Friday,
So
Saturday,
Yeah,
Sunday, Monday.
they probably
She been
you know
gone
why,
7 days.
Kiki? Because
uh,
she
7
didn't want to.
days.
You know what? She need to move out. If you don't want to be bothered with them no
yeah, her
more, just tell
grandma
them, look, I'm
controlling her.
gone. Leave me alone.
You can tell
And
that
she
her
Right.
did
grandma is
say,
controlling.
but that first initial thing she did say when they first came on crying, when I told you Rita was crying, then she wasn't crying, and the mother was over there with the police. She did say they got into an argument. Her grandmother was saying, "You don't know these people." I'm thinking her grandmother didn't want her to go out. And she told her grandmother, "I'm 21, I'm leaving." So maybe something was going, maybe she was being controlled in there and she wanted,
But
Right.
spread
She
her
wants
wings
to
and fly.
leave.
but they were saying also that she was trying to mess with the older guy too, and they
Yeah,
said she
47 years old,
yeah
supposedly, allegedly Bill's friend, her stepfather's friend. That's what they
yeah,
said.
and that's what Rita said. She always trying to mess with all of these older guys that you don't know none of these people. So I wouldn't say it's a control thing, but her grandma might be telling her what it is, but she young. She don't want to listen. She want to
If
learn
she
for
don't want to
herself.
listen, you can't make nobody
And you're
listen.
right, Nikki. Yes, she is finally contacted today. That's not the point we make it. We saying how everybody, even us strangers to her, was seriously worried, was
And
seriously putting
her
prayers
mother
out
was,
there.
yes, her mother was worried about her to the point to where I was so upset yesterday. I don't even know the little girl. It's just the
Right.
fact that I would have been scared.
No,
I would have
and
been
see, people
scared
up in the run
to
with this.
death.
Somebody talking
Shit,
about,
you was crying and
what did she
everything.
say?
I
What
was
did you just
because
say?
I was thinking about my nieces, Kiki. I got young nieces too, and if it was one of mine, I would have bust them upside the head. I would have gave her a reason to leave
The
because you do not
person,
scare your people in your family that love you. And I
And do
understand
good.
that they went through a lot
Wait
in
a
their
minute.
family,
Do
but
good
there's a way in
always.
which to do
We're not
everything.
talking. We're not talking bad about her. We're saying how all the love was for her and how we all was hurting behind this strange young girl. We wanted her to be safe. We're
and
not
Everybody
in
was
no
and
way
nothing
scared
was
for
addressing
her.
or
wrong with
talking
her.
about her bad at all.
Everybody was scared for her, and I just think I just you know what I hate. I hate the fact that this just displays dysfunction. Okay, a lot of families go through this, but when you're to the point to where it's so dysfunctional that you feel like you got to leave and don't talk to nobody, and then you got the person that you were staying with, which is the grandmama. Obviously you knew where she was, and you
Yeah.
turned the whole story. You went to her mama and scared her mama to death. That's a whole bunch of
Well, I
manipulation. Do
think when she
y'all
went to the mama, she wanted her to come home for real. She just didn't want her to go out. But it could have
right?
been done in a different way. Her grandmother was telling her, "You
Yes.
can't trust these people.
Well,
You can't
see,
go. You
that
got to
goes
get
to
to
the
know
root.
people."
But the
That goes to the
grandma,
root of what's. Y'all remember when they came out when Shelly was talking about that whatever was going on, and it was the grandmama against the mama. I'm thinking it has always been this way. Okay, somebody's manipulating the situation.
yep.
All right, and it's not
And
right.
I'm glad she home too, Mimi. Mia, I'm glad
Yeah,
she's safe.
That
I
little
am too.
girl,
I just wish she had
I'm
called two or
glad
three
she's
days
safe.
before
that
because
little girl
her
said
mother
three or
could have
four
I'm
had a
glad
times.
stroke,
she home
anything.
safe.
I
I
told
felt
my
bad for
grandmother
them.
where I was going. She knew
Wow.
where I was
Yeah, she
because I
said she
kept
told her
telling her
grandma.
that.
Yes,
She
thank you,
told her.
Kiki.
That girl said she even talked to her grandma the same day. She told her all of this. So I don't know what the grandma is trying to pull or
Right,
what's going on,
Wow.
but
thank you.
she started all of this.
Yes,
I even told somebody yesterday that ransom note might be a nut playing around, didn't know
well,
nothing
that
about the
was
child, but
yeah,
just playing with
that was
they feeling,
extra.
saying, "I got her, send me some money." I even went as far as
Right.
thinking
Or,
that
or
must
or
be a
did the
nut. I
grandma
don't
do
think
that
it's nobody
herself?
that had her for real. I was just thinking of every scenario. I said, no, got to be some kind of nut. They really don't got it. It's just taunting Rita and and Latrell, which is her mother. I even went, but I'm glad she's safe. That's the bottom line. The young lady is safe. But at the
Yes.
same time, you scared a lot of people, even
She
strangers
scared.
that
She
don't
scared
know
the
you.
death
It's just
out of
pouring
me.
out love and prayers.
Yeah, she scared the death out of me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Let me tell y'all something. It don't matter if Gefilte Fish and Sean Bradley was right or wrong. We don't care about that. At the end of the day, it's still a child. If their
Yeah.
child
Actually,
was
they
missing,
wasn't right.
if their child was missing, people would have been doing the same thing for their
Yes, and it
child.
was still wrong for them to say I don't care. You right about
Yeah.
that, Kiki.
At the same time, y'all grown. Y'all way older than this girl. Y'all like, come on. Ain't
Old enough,
nobody worrying
old
about
enough
all of
to be
that.
her mother and father.
You still shouldn't say you don't care about a child being missing.
Right.
So
But I'm gonna
I
tell
can
you,
and I
Sean
can believe
Bradley
this too,
and
Nikki.
He being so nasty, so vile,
Look at
so
him.
disgusting.
Yeah, that don't change the fact that she smelled like fish and he got a nasty trout
he
mouth.
is nasty and bad. And nigga, you
Yeah.
still nasty, bad, and disgusting. And all of y'all that was saying what you was saying was wrong. And you should never say you don't care, nigga. Who the fuck are you? You need some control about yourself.
Well, we
And
see why
Nikki,
the
you're
band in
right.
the
It was
grocery
said it was
store.
New York. See, it might have been him playing like that. Somebody ain't got nothing to do with it, just taunting them people.
Yep.
It could have been. Cause I even questioned that yesterday to somebody I was talking to. Maybe it's not nobody that really got it for real.
To me, and people gonna hate what I'm about to say. And you know I don't care. To me,
Go
it
ahead, speak
sounds
your
like the
mind.
grandma was playing games because how in the hell they ransom note at her phone and you trying to act like you don't know what's going on. So I'm thinking that you and a friend trying to get a come up. That's just my opinion. Because everything's starting to unfold and it seems like the grandma was trying to play games. I don't know.
No, I think the grandmother just really didn't want her to go out, and she felt like if she, I don't know what the grandma was
But
thinking.
you got to
I
say
don't
that
know.
though. You got to tell
I don't
Rita.
know. Just I don't
She
know.
told me.
Wow.
You got to tell Rita. Well, look, she told me where she was going. I know exactly what the grandma knew what she was the whole
And
time.
Rita kept saying her mother know more and not saying it. Rita kept saying she think her mother knew more than what she was saying.
You right on site. I don't know them people, but I'm just saying what it looks
Wow.
like to me because I don't know. I knew the
No,
grandma.
but what if
I
somebody
knew
come
she
up
was lying
missing for
about
real
something.
now? We probably are we gonna be hesitant and sit on our love and prayers and support? Come on now. This
Yep.
like the little boy called cried wolf. If something happened for real in this family, what are we gonna think? Are we gonna believe it? That is so wrong on 9 yard. You're playing with people's emotions. And no, we're not dragging. I'm just saying how it was.
I ain't
It
gonna
is
lie,
what it is.
Miss Pizarro she did tell us that though. She did say it.
Wow.
Now she was right. Fish and Troutmouth, I ain't worrying about them, but Miss Pizarro was right. So
Y'all, this is
mhm.
something. This wow. This is unbelievable.
Miss
Okay,
Bless,
D, I dropped it. Oh, you fell off. I dropped it again, D. But like I said, still, it was out of order. Even though now we finding out this was a hoax, whatever y'all might want to call it. But
I
something that
just
for real next time. Not to ask permission. Because this could have
yes,
been.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I was totally wrong for going ahead. There is nothing else I can actually really say,
Miss Bless, I'm gonna
And
drop
but
good.
I
down and
was
come back because
wrong.
somebody called me on my phone and I can't hear.
Okay,
Drop the link, y'all.
Go ahead, because
listen.
I'm gonna go watch some stuff. When I get
I
off here,
did.
I'm gonna keep talking right now for a minute. I'm not even interested in going over there looking at Lala now to hear
Um,
what went on and stuff. I got the gist of it. I'll watch
I
the
just
rest
like
of it later
I like
because
how the
I
beef
am
sector came
disappointed like that.
together.
I am. I really am. Come on now. I came on this
um,
morning saying I don't really want to get in there and have it like it's commentary the whole 9 yard. I really wanted to talk about Trout Mouth them because they over there doing the most. Turned out they were right, but oh well. They still trout mouth. They still smell like fish. Trout
I
mouth
mean,
still
they
smell
was
like
right
a
in a
mouth.
negative
Still
way.
smell like a booty. With white booty or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I just like how the beef sector came together and everybody was working
Yeah,
together and put their beefs aside. That
yeah,
was beautiful. That
yes,
showed
it
that
was.
Wow.
a lot of these black people on here have a heart.
That's right.
And I like that. That I ain't gonna lie. That really
Yeah.
showed me a lot of people
And
really have
five
a
Yeah,
heart
babies,
on here.
five
right,
brothers
exactly.
ain't got no
Eyesight, I
heart.
get what you're saying too,
Do y'all
eyesight.
know that they show who they really was? That they don't have a heart and they heartless. Even if the girl is, I'm glad she's safe, but they still showed their character or lack
Exactly.
thereof.
They sure did.
Well, we knew that Filter Fish she ain't have a heart because she be using her daughter for clicks and views. We knew
That's
that
true.
already,
That's true.
and that's every time. Every time you look
Wow.
around.
That's true. Been doing it for
It must
years.
have been it must have been really bad of a controlling situation for her to take it this far.
Yeah, I feel that's what I was trying to say, Miss Bless. I feel sorry at the end of the day for Lala. I feel sorry for her, like for real. It's so dysfunctional that she just had to leave. And
Wow.
and then I feel sorry for all the kids involved. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
grown people, they are the elders in that family, and they're gonna have to do better. Because you got to think about the kids first. You got a lot of selfish people out here with kids, okay? And for this little girl to feel like she had to do this just to get some peace, the elders in the family really need to think about that.
Because if you can't go to
Something
Wow.
none of
could have
the
happened
elders in
because
your
my thing
family,
is, I never, let me
man.
tell you something, if I can say this uninterrupted. There are a lot of young people in my family, and the one thing, and I am not a mama, but when my sister started having kids, I decided that I was going to be the cool aunt. I'm going to be the person that they can come to or call me no matter what. Because sometimes you be in a power struggle with your kids, but you need somebody that you can talk to and you need somewhere to go. What they are doing is isolating this child and they are running her away. And she's still young and she don't need to be out in the world by herself. Do you see what I'm saying? That's my
Yes.
issue. So they need to
Yes.
stop power struggling with this child because they're running her away. One day she gonna leave and she ain't gonna come back. Ain't nothing gonna be wrong with her, but she just gonna be done. And that's
Wow.
a
And Lori,
shame.
yeah, and Lori, and D, you keep falling off. And Lori, you right. She was missing as Rita couldn't find her, but the grandmother knew better, which is awful to let Rita go through this. Oh my God,
That's
you
the
are so
power
right about
struggle.
that.
That's the power struggle. That's mean
Oh.
spirited.
Mm-mm-mm.
They did it
Wow.
before, Miss Bless. You remember when all this stuff was going on with Shirley? It was a power struggle between Rita and her mama. They
I remember
always a
that.
power struggle about that girl.
I remember that very well. Yes, there was. It was a power struggle. And then that right there, then all that fell apart. Lala, what's her name? Yeah, and her mother turned against Shivering Shut. It was just a big mess.
Yeah,
It was just a big mess.
yeah. But what do you think about the kids first?
I think the kids is in a bad situation. I remember Contrell saying she wished she could have all the kids over there, but the circumstances ain't right for us to live in quarters or whatever. I feel bad for the kids because I don't even know if they're at home at this point. All we know is the CPS is constantly giving visits over there. I just pray that they don't have the same raising as Lala had, so they continue to be. Somebody got to break this cycle. I put it to you like that. Somebody needs to break this dysfunctional cycle. I
Yeah,
you know, yeah, but I feel bad for all the kids involved over there.
me
Every
too.
single last one of them.
Me too.
Miss Bless,
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I've already spoke my piece, and I thank you for allowing me on your platform. There's nothing else I could say that I meant. I went ahead and did things without the permission, and that was wrong. So there's nothing else really for me to say. I can't. What else could I say? I've
But at least you
admitted my
came to admit that you
wrongdoing.
were wrong. You see how you did it. Wasn't in the order that it should have been done. If something happens like this again, I pray no child get lost again. Then you know what way to go about doing it. Don't never take nothing upon yourself. Have to talk to the family first. Maybe your
Yes,
intentions
ma'am.
were good, but
Yes,
at the same
yes,
time,
ma'am.
I don't know. You are a mature woman too. It looks like you are, and you sound like you are too. Seem like you would know what what to do better. Seem like you would have known that anyway. Because we all
Well, I would say as far as that part, what you're saying, everybody does things differently, and I guess no excuse, and I'm not taking back for what I just said, but
I know. So we
I was
appreciate
looking at, yeah,
I
I was
appreciate
just
you
looking
coming
at it
on.
in one way and was not looking at it in the other person's eyesight. But lesson learned, and we're never too old to learn, and we can always grow.
Exactly. Because I'm learning right now as we speaking. We're never too old to learn. They say you can't teach a dog new tricks, but you can. And at least
Yes,
you did
ma'am.
admit to your wrongdoing. Next time you'll know better. Because sometimes even us women at particular age, we're not always right. You know,
You're
some
right.
younger folks are sometimes more right than us. Sometimes, you know, that's why I respect each and every one on here. I respect my youngsters in my family,
Right.
20, 30s, or
And
whatever.
anybody
So
else
you
here,
still
I
in your
just want to say that had any type of feelings about what I've done. I apologize for that. Ooh, there's a big echo.
Yeah,
It's,
that's a
I
screeching.
don't,
Anybody got one more last thing to
ooh,
say to her before she leaves? Because she's screeching quite a bit.
I don't have another device on. That's somebody else.
Oh, is that you? Let me see. Is that you inside? Let me put you mute your seat for a minute. Okay, yeah, I think that was
Okay,
her.
that's
So, does
fine.
anybody got
Yes.
something to say before she leaves? Okay, I think not. So, okay, thank you for coming on, explaining to us your thoughts, why the reason why you was doing this, and where's the money at now. Thank you for explaining all that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You all have a blessed afternoon.
You
Bye.
too. All right. Okay, now let me unmute you. Looks like it was some screeching back there.
Is it an echo?
Yeah, it's some screeching or something going on in your background. It's not an echo, but
I don't know. I'll come back.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. D, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out now. D1. Was that D1? So D1, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out now. Let's see. Kick.
That was on site.
She said she's gonna go out and come back. Okay. What's up? You know, I always like when you come on too, Miss Brazil. Go ahead, baby. You almost solved this conspiracy yourself, huh? This was a conspiracy.
Pretty much. I mean, a lot of people didn't take kindly to what I said, but I kept trying to tell them when you're young and you're 21 and you get into it with your grandmother or your mother, you're going to disappear. I said that she could be doing this to make them miss her. But she already
Wow.
confirmed that her grandma knew where she was. But I said all of this in my life. A lot of people didn't take kindly to it, but it is the truth of the matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? And now, she done went live and said the stuff that she said. It does make Rita and her mom look like they were scamming again. I'm not saying that they scammed anybody, but the way that she did her live, and she said that her grandmother knew where she was and what dude that she was with, and why did she leave? Because of the argument they got in it with. And then, when the grandma said she changed the locks and stuff like that, I was just, reserved back. That's why I wasn't in nobody's chance to really even say anything about it, because I was like, I'm going to just wait until she is found, or when Lala decides that she's going to say something and put it all out there. And that's exactly what she did. And I'm glad I waited and saved it until the whole situation came about. But when a lot of people, and when it comes down to that missing situation, it hits a lot of us differently. And a lot of us will go through all these different types of emotions because, at the end of the day, everybody was worried and scared for her. But, at the end of the day, we still have to take in that Lala is still growing at the end of the day. And if she wants to disappear for at least a few days or a week, that's what she'll do. But a lot of people's like, well, she didn't pick up her paycheck. She didn't do this. Sometimes when you're going through stuff with your people to the point where you pissed off, you won't go pick up your paycheck. You won't call or any of that stuff. But they said she checked the cash out. So if she said that the grandma knew about the boy and everything.
Well, yeah, and the grandmama just didn't want her with the boy, but she went through the extreme. D, you keep showing up every time I kick you off. Are you trying to come back for real? I'm gonna see. But
Is
I
this
did,
better?
as you notice, I didn't jump on anybody's platform either to talk about this. I initially came on and talked about it that morning when I said it was on this alley that our daughter was missing. And then I just kicked back all day and listened. And then this morning I came on saying I don't want to go deep into it as if I'm making her out of commentary. Because some things is just not commentary. So that's just the way it is. So I was like you, I don't want to say too much because that became personal at that point to me. It became a family thing to me. It was something not to just come on here to get views to talk about it. As y'all can see, everybody want to hear what she has to say. So pretty much 300 went over there, which is fine. I appreciate y'all to still here because I'm not interested now. I know the gist of it. And D, I thought you was trying to leave. Did you have something else you got to say?
No, I just wanted
Because
to.
every
This
time I
is
kick
all I
you out,
wanted
you
to
come right
say.
back. Every time I kick you off, you come right back. So I'm assuming
Oh
you have
yeah,
something else
because
to say.
I was just trying to make a point. All I wanted to say was
Oh,
I'm happy that she is back. I'm very happy about that. The other thing is, I still feel a lot of people still feel the same way they do about Fi and Sean and D Ramsey, because if this could have been anybody's child, and we can all sit up and talk about how we would feel, or we assume it was this and that, but until it's you in those shoes, you don't know how you would feel. You don't know how you would react. Rita is the type that comes on live for every little thing. So it didn't surprise
right.
any of us when she did it. The only thing that prayers, I believe in the power of God. I believe that prayers is what made this child come and say, "Look, I'm okay." She really should have done it beforehand. But guess what? It's none of our business. Why she left and she did what she did. The only thing that we can be thankful for is the fact that she was found. But to those that
She
sat up
wasn't
there
missing though.
Wait a
and
minute. Wait
ridiculed
a minute.
Rita,
Wait a minute. She
she
made
was,
it our
wait a
business.
minute. She was, if she was or was not missing, we now know that she wasn't missing. But initially, Pizarro, no one knew. No one knew that she wasn't missing. But my point is, you have to think about this, because everybody up here has children. If your child, okay, 20, 19, whatever, decided you got into a little disagreement and left, and you haven't heard from them for days, no social media activity, no going to work, no nothing, you would worry too. We can't
Well, I'm
even
gonna be
put no
honest with
blame
you.
on
I'm
them.
gonna be
Yeah,
honest with
Rita's
you.
mother
That's
should
not
have talked to her.
necessarily
But
true
Lala
though.
said, I don't talk to my mother. So Rita did what a mother should do. It was a miscommunication within the family. But you still can't
Right.
get
No,
So the
mad, or
it's
grand
a
not, no, I'm not gonna
miscommunication.
say get
It's
mad,
dysfunctional.
jump on them, because Rita didn't know. That's a mother's instinct. If she did
Nobody's jumping
nothing,
on her.
people would be talking about her. And because she did something, people are still talking about her. But go back to this. She didn't ask for a dime. A few people sent her money, but I didn't hear her once come out and ask for a dime. She was worried about her child. And you have to think about that as a parent. Would you do the same thing? Would you worry about your child or say, oh, they just mad, they'll be back in a few days? I worry about mine
Well,
24/7,
I'm gonna
grown
be
or
honest with
not.
you. I
Away
have
at
done that.
school,
I
I
have done
worry.
that to my own
That's
mother.
a
I have
mother's
done it plenty of
job.
times to my
So,
own
I
mother.
mean, we can go talk about this till we blue in the face, but I still feel that you don't know how you would react unless you are in those shoes. You just don't
Well,
know.
I
No,
Thank
have
God
been in
she's
those
alive.
shoes
no.
I do
before.
wish
Okay,
that this
D1,
girl would have
D1,
came
D1,
forward,
slower,
because
baby,
she
slower, D1, slower. First of all, we're not trying to downplay how she may have felt. That's not what we're saying. We know Rita was really upset, but her grandmother knew what's going on. But initially when it first started, I was the first one that said it looked like Rita was being too emotional. I did say that, but as it went
hello?
on and became serious, more serious as days went on, that's why I didn't have no parents say nothing about it. I'm saying this has to be real. And I felt really bad for the grandmother. I said that when it first happened, because she seemed like she was visibly really shook it up that first day. Then after that, as the videos started being made more and more again, I backed up from coming here and saying anything, because at this point I'm thinking this is a police issue. It's a family issue. And I backed up, and I'm just not speaking on today, but I came on this morning before Lala came on and said, I don't want to go too deep in there because I don't want to do some commentary. Nobody is dragging Rita. Nobody is dragging any of them. But people are disappointed that the grandmother knew, and that Lala just now telling us after almost 7 days, when people was really, their feelings was really into it for this young lady. We're glad she's home. We're glad that she's nowhere where she possibly could have got harmed. We all are happy about that situation. Now people are gonna focus on, why did you do this? You play with our emotions. People are gonna think like that, and that's just, it is what it is.
Can I say this, Miss Blair? Can I say this
Yeah.
real quick?
Go ahead, Miss Olivia.
No, this on site.
Oh, go ahead, on site.
Now, but I need to ask Miss Olivia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just tell me if I'm right or wrong. Sean and Phi Babe and D were wrong.
Yes.
They blamed Rita. They said Rita was scamming. They
Yes.
said Rita knew. She did not know.
She
The
did not
grandmother
know.
knew. Rita did not know.
She did not know.
She
They
didn't.
I
were
agree.
wrong. They were wrong. They were
Yes.
dead wrong.
Yes.
Now, am I wrong or right, Miss Oracle?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely. They really did not know she wasn't
Rita did
scamming,
not
and
know.
even if the girl, I'm glad Lala home, but it's the fact of what they said. They really show
She did
how
not
disgusting
know
they
she
are by the
did.
words that came out of their mouth. April, I agree.
For the
Yeah, I
ones
agree with you too, April. They were wrong because they didn't know for sure if this girl was home kidnapped or not. They are disgusting. What if this had been true? Maybe what if she had really been snatched? I agree with you.
but what I'm saying is, they talking about Sean. No, they weren't right. They were not right. And Rita did not exploit no situation because she didn't ask for a dime. She beat the street. She went to YouTube. That's what Rita do. Y'all know that. Ain't nothing we could say about it. You couldn't tell her to stay off. But she was driving everywhere, pulling up on people by herself. But she did say she thought her mama knew more. Now,
What I meant by that on site, what I meant by that when I said they approved Shine and Five Bay Bright. What I meant by that, nothing they said was acceptable. But what I meant by that was what it did was gave them the right to come on and say, "I told you so."
no,
Do you see what I'm
I
saying? That's my knee
ain't.
jerk reaction. But they were still wrong for not giving a damn. They was
That's
wrong
right,
all
because they
across
don't
the
know if
board.
this was true or not. They did not know. And
Right,
Rita did
right.
not know. All
That's
Rita
all I meant.
kept saying, my mom should have told me sooner. My mom should have told me sooner. She was shooken. She really was.
No, Miss Oracle. I ain't talking about you. When I was in Lala chat, here come the
Mm.
truck. See, Rita scamming, and Rita didn't know she did not, and
She
she
didn't
did
ask for
not
no
know.
money. Right.
She did not know. Now the grandmama knew they had
Yeah.
a whatever, and maybe
Yeah.
she did feel like she pushed her away and was worried when she went to answer her phone. I don't know. All
Right.
I'm here to say is Sean and Fabe and D were not right because
No,
they
they
was.
wasn't right. No,
It
they
wasn't
wasn't.
right. And Red Afro, let me answer you. I'm just glad the young ladies, okay, now they have
Me
an
too.
opportunity to work out that family. No, because Rita ain't going to forgive her mother from doing this. So I
Sure
think
wasn't.
they made it worse.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying they weren't right because they were blaming Rita, and she
No,
did
they
not.
not right. John and Stanky Baby and the lady over there, what's her name with the D Ramsey or whatever her, and then the Bama girl over there. Yeah, they all were wrong. But the
Yeah.
Afro seems to think that it's gonna bring the family. No, I don't think Rita gonna forgive her mother for knowing where her child was and had her about to have a heart attack or
They
stroke.
always they
No, that's
always gonna have a power struggle.
That's
Yeah.
all I
But
wanted to say. They're gonna
yeah,
do their videos and all that there. And I told no, you were wrong because they
yeah.
blamed Rita. They said Rita knew. They said it was a money grab. They said Rita was exploiting. She wasn't. That's all I wanted to say.
And you
And
right. So
Miss
I
Bless
came
Kiki
on
said
saying I
drop
didn't
the
want
link.
content, but now it's a different twist to the situation. People are
right,
gonna come on and make this content now. Some people,
right.
are because they feel like their emotions was played with.
Bless Kiki said drop the link, but I feel like they're gonna run that girl away.
Right.
That's my issue, and I think it's so sad that nobody is taking a look at the big picture here. You see what I'm saying? The big picture is that they so dysfunctional. See, everybody. The reason why I was so scared, if I could just say this, the reason why I was so scared is because um I protect my nieces and my nephews, and I make sure even when I don't agree with what they do, it sometimes I don't.
Okay.
I walk on eggshells sometimes because I don't want to run them away, and I don't want it to
So
be a power struggle between their parents and me. You got to be careful. You can run your kids away.
Right.
listen to what I just found out.
Go ahead.
Okay, keep
So
going.
I'm
That's what I wanted to say. Thank y'all. Hi, Miss
Okay, thank
Philadelphia.
you, on
Next,
hey
site.
on
I
site.
Hi on
appreciate you
site.
letting me come on. I respect
okay,
your comment opinion. Thank you for coming
So
on site.
I think Sean Bradley and Gefilte Fish set Rita up because what they saying on their live is not adding up. I think them two set her up. now everybody on Filter Fish Live and on her panel saying that
Oh,
everybody should cancel Rita. So the whole
wow.
chat talking about cancel Rita.
No, Kiki, wait. They didn't set her up. The girl did go away for a couple days and didn't
The
take her
girl went away for
paycheck.
5 or 6 days.
Yeah, the girl went away on her own. They had nothing to do with that. Now, I'm not, I'm not
So
defending
who
them, but
so who that was sent the ransom note?
now somebody might have sent the
They
ransom
say
because
New
the
York
number
did it.
was public, but I don't think they made the girl. The girl was crying. I was on La La Live. She was missing. I just came up here. Everybody said basically what I was coming to say, but I was waiting patiently. Yes, I do think that Rita didn't know. I was following this story and I never heard Rita ask for 1 red cent, not even a penny.
Nope.
So I don't think that she was trying to exploit this to get money because that's the first thing I think she would have said when she first came out. Is, could y'all give me some money to do this, do that? And when she found out about the GoFundMe, I was on that live. She was very upset. Now, do I think I don't know the grandmom. I never watched the grandmom, but it's funny that the ransom did go to the grandma phone for $7,000, and the grandmom knew all along. If the grandmom knew all along where she was at, why would you even pay that ransom any mind when you knew that she where she was at? That's my only thing.
Now see that's
And
why I'm
on
confused at.
another note, as far as all of us and all of those that were worried, that speaks to our character. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know whether it was a scheme or not. I'm over here in Philadelphia and I know that people go missing every day. Young black women, young black men. I have a 17-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I felt for Rita. Now, I don't know if it was true or if it wasn't true, but I think it's in poor taste for anyone to come out, even if that's how you think. Sometimes you can keep things to yourself. You know what I mean? Even if you think she's scheming, she a dope fiend, whatever. Because I heard a bunch of nasty things said about her. I think it was in very poor taste
Hmm.
Yes.
to verbally state that she's a liar, she's a fraud. Rita was not lying. Rita was upset. I mean,
Yes,
breaking
she was.
down
She
every
was.
5 minutes.
She
So
was.
Yeah.
nobody is not going to tell me that that was orchestrated for some money
Yeah,
because the
no.
lady never
Right.
asked for no money. You
Yeah,
know what
Rita
I'm
was
saying?
scared to
So
death.
if this ever happens again, guess what? I'm going to be worried again because it speaks to our character. We should have
Right,
been worried. I don't know
right.
nobody that's not no offense to the white people, not no black people that ain't picking up their paychecks. So that scared me in
Exactly.
itself.
That, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I don't,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And she a young girl, she would have went and got her paycheck at least, so
Right,
that was scary. So
right.
for all of those that discounted it, they entitled to their opinion, but that speaks to their character. And to all
Right.
of us that were worried and frantic and upset, it speaks to our character. That's all
Yeah,
I gotta say. You have a
yeah.
good day,
You
everybody on the
too.
panel.
I'm gonna be
Good
getting
day,
off here
Miss
in a minute
Bless.
too. So y'all on the panel got some that, and I'm not even interested in going over there watching Rita or the young lady right now. I got the gist of everything that's going on. So everybody gonna be making content on it like they was doing, and I will look at some of it. Maybe I'll discuss it again later on in the morning. Maybe I won't. But I am disappointed because my feelings was in it. It really
Yep.
was. I really prayed for this young lady.
Right. I'm just happy because if I could just say, I'm just
I'm glad.
happy.
I'm glad she's safe too. I
Me
really
too.
am. But come on now. At the
I
same
know.
Well,
time, y'all, we disappointed.
I heard her video, and the ransom money situation. Lala said that was a prank.
I think it was too.
A prank. See, I
Hmm.
told y'all something wrong
She
with that. Don't no
said
more
it.
people do that.
I think that was Sean
She
Bradley
said
could
it was.
filter fish.
No, it had nothing to do with them. She said that it was
It
a
was in New
prank.
York.
So Lala knew everything that was going
Wait
on.
a minute. Did what? She had something to do with the
That's
prank.
all.
Is that what you said, Tesoro?
She said it was a prank. The 7K was a prank.
So she played
Wow.
the prank on
So
them.
she
She
did
did
the
that?
prank?
I'm guessing.
Well,
Oh, come
She didn't
on
evidently she
really
now.
thinks
go
seven
into
thousand
details
dollars is a
about
lot of
it,
money.
but
Come on.
that was
Oh Lord,
sad. And
it's
they were
worse
saying
than what
that,
I think.
and Rita is mad because she's gonna, commit her to one of those places and stuff, because Lala is pissed off. But at the end of the day, I told y'all so. I sure did. I told
She
y'all so.
did. She did told everybody that.
Oh wow.
Well,
But you know
somebody said
what?
they thought it was the racists, New York doing that. Because I always thought it was somebody that didn't have
Okay.
nothing to do with the child making
Okay.
the prank. I said that.
Renee said no, she did. She didn't know. She said maybe the prank was for someone from YouTube,
She
which is
said
what I
Exactly.
it
was
was
thinking
a
yesterday.
prank. They started saying it also in Rita's chat right now. And a lot of people is a little agitated about it too because they're not really answering that situation. She didn't really say as who she felt. She just said that it was a prank, is what I'm saying.
But I did say
So
that, y'all, when I came
take
on.
it with a grain of
Somebody was
salt.
doing that. I did say that. Don't no poor people kidnap no poor person extra 7,000. 7,000 not a lot anyway. When people kidnap somebody for money, it be somebody with millions. I did say that, but I didn't know she knew about the prank. She knew it was a prank.
Yeah, it don't seem like she knew about nothing,
I
none
like
of
your
this.
avatar, girl.
Who the hell I'm
Like that
obsessed with?
hair.
It seemed like she didn't know about none of this. It seemed to me like she's stressed out by her mama and her grandmama because it's clearly a power struggle going on with them. You see what I'm
Well, she
saying?
told her grandma not to call Rita because she said she
Right,
don't fool with her at all. She said,
right.
"You know I
And do
don't
you know,
fool with her."
But Kiki, let me say this. You know, I don't see some people not used to being close to their people. You know what I mean? And maybe this is normal for some people, but all this Kiki, the reason why I was upset because I could not imagine nobody in my family going missing, not picking up your check and just leaving without letting anybody know where you was.
Exactly.
That's bad. It's
Well, she
bad.
said she told her grandma that she took time off.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Well, I didn't know she said that, but then the grandmama's just dead wrong. It's a power struggle. Like, what's wrong with her? See, we're not talking about the level of dysfunction that's
So
on display
yeah,
here. It don't make no sense.
Lala filling in the blanks, but it's just the grandma is she not taking this L. You
It's a
got to take
power
this L.
struggle.
Because
Yeah,
her grandmother didn't want her to be out them people. She kept saying you don't know them.
but she
So
grown. But
I
she
don't know.
grown though. At the end of the day, and I don't blame. Let me tell you something. If my family was that dysfunctional, I'll leave too. But what I do is I tell them I'm gone. And she did tell that lady that she was leaving, and that lady didn't want her to go. She wanted her to
Right.
come back. So she done got Rita upset because Rita was not faking, y'all. Rita was visibly upset. She made me cry when she came on there, when she was crying and screaming. Then she went to strangers' house. She could have got shot knocking on them people's door looking
Wow.
for her daughter. She could have
That
got
is
killed.
so true. Well, y'all, with that said, I got the gist of everything. I'm not even interested in running over to Rita Lala right now.
You're right, Bless.
I don't even
That's
care
too
to
much.
watch it. I know what's going on now. If I want to hear
Yeah.
anything else about it, I'll go to the lipstick alley. Go
You
ahead and
right
speak,
about
Heat
that,
Wave.
Bless.
Go ahead,
You
Heat
right,
Wave, because I
Bless.
don't care what's going on now. At this point, I don't care who owns.
You right
Because at
about
this
that. I
point,
mean,
to
I
me,
can say
it's
I'm
becoming
disgusted by the whole situation.
clicks and views over there now for them. I'm just not
Mm.
interested now. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm
Heat Wave.
disgusted
Well,
by all of them.
good morning. Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone. Well, I was just coming to put my 2 cents. Was going to be very short.
Go ahead.
When I heard about this situation, something had me a little puzzled.
Oh,
My own feelings. I mean to say we could never be sure that someone is safe, right? So first of all, as human being, you will think that maybe this person could be in harm's way. But more and more I was listening to what was going on. The first thing that got me thinking about this and looking into it a little differently. You see what happened on this whole social media situation. Some people don't like to hear the truth. They cannot deal with the truth. You see? And that's where a lot of us like stifle our conscience. Or sometimes we get hit down as a bad person or you're too vocal or whatever it will be. I
Right.
kept asking in the chat, did these people talking about the mother, the grandmother, the father, stepfather, and all of these, the folks, the immediate family, were they taken down to headquarters, to police headquarters? Because although the police officers and police department treat us like shit, they still have to follow a protocol, okay, in launching an investigation. And once that is not done, when they get us all there and they do their investigation, then is when they drag their feet and they're like, oh shit, let them kill one another. But they have to take that step, because once you call and you report a person missing, after 72 hours, they have to do what is right. Unless,
Yeah.
unless that investigators or the police officer, whoever came around, something was told or something they a statement was given that they looked at it differently and know this person just didn't want to be found. Okay. And that is where I was resting this on. You understand what I'm saying? So at that time, when I see nobody's going down there, poor Rita have to be going, the grandmother have to be running. That's not how things is done. The first thing they do, they will try to separate. You start with the in-laws and then you go to the outlaws. Most time, a victim and the assailant know each other. It's very, it's not as big as, I mean to say, somebody, strangers and strangers meeting and, somebody getting killed. Most time, that victim know the person, okay? You're known to that person who wants to hurt you, okay? That's when the
Well,
investigation is
can
started.
I just
They
step in
start
and
from the
just say you're
inside.
going too far heat wave because the
Yes.
issue here
Mm-hmm.
is the what we're not realizing is the
Mm-hmm.
grandmother manipulated Rita and she tried to manipulate the situation. She ran over to Rita acting like
Mm-hmm.
she didn't know where that girl was to get that because she know Rita was going to find that little girl. Rita was trying to just doing whatever she could do to find her child, and that's just dead wrong.
I know
It's
that,
wrong for her to scare you. So you want
yeah.
to take Rita's daughter away from her, but then you want to scare her to death when you want her to have a fight. That's not
Miss
right.
Miss Urkel, I think that is more deeper than that. I think she could be crying out for pain because as a mother, don't matter if your mother was a good mother or not, as we age, and I know her mother is of a particular age, sometimes that loneliness, I'm not saying how she did it. It was right. But
Well, my
sometimes
grandmama would have never did me like that. Oh, my mama, that's ridiculous. That's dysfunction. We gotta
yeah,
stop
yeah,
making
we have a
excuses
lot of
for
that.
piss poor
That's
parents.
true.
Like I was scared to death.
That's true.
I can't imagine none of
That's
my
true.
babies doing me like that. They would never do that.
That's true. That it's sad. It's a sad case. It's a sad case. And the best thing for them is to work on healing.
I'm just
Maybe
gonna do me a
professional
video
help,
because this some fucked up shit. It don't
Yes,
this
it
Yeah.
this
is.
right here. This don't make no sense. This is unacceptable. It's bad behavior on the elder people in the family. How could you do that girl like that?
This is sad. This
And
is
That's
like I
very
not
sad.
right.
said, and you're right, Miss Olivia. And like I said, somebody put in my chat earlier, that's bringing them to closer. No, it's not. Rita gonna fault her mother for all this hell she went through emotionally.
Yes.
Just draining. How that's gonna bring her to closer? It's not. And like somebody just said, Lala throwing her grandmother out there with this false stuff. The police, everybody's involved. Some charges gonna be brought from somewhere. Believe that.
Yes. But I don't, you know what? The
Ooh,
police
child.
officers, they didn't,
And look
thank
at this.
God. Thank
As
God,
soon
an
as Lala
investigation.
started telling the truth, Rita asked the police if she could have her committed. That is so evil. I'm saying it's going to draw even a wider wedge between the mother
Yep.
actually did that, like her
Yep.
emotional. Can y'all imagine what Rita was
Yep.
going through? I can't imagine she walking down the street knocking on baby name.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. Right. She was scared to death. I could feel how scared she was. And for the grandmama to have manipulated the whole situation, it's so sad and it's so unfortunate. You should never manipulate your kids or your grandkids. It don't
The
make no
most,
That
sense.
was
the
heartless on her
most,
mother's side. That was
It's really
heartless.
blooded.
the
And
It
people
most.
is.
think
You're
we
right.
dragging it. No, that was heartless. And
I'm
like
gonna drag
Olivia,
them on
I
my
can't
channel.
imagine
I'm
doing my
dragging that girl.
grandchild like that.
Yeah,
I'm dragging her. I'm dragging her. I'm
Miss,
dragging that girl. What is the
Miss,
grandmama's name? Because I'm
Miss,
dragging
Latrell.
on her channel. Because
Her
how
name is
dare you do your
Latrell.
Miss,
kids like that? You're the elder in the family, lady. Why would you do your daughter like that and your granddaughter? That's out of line. You don't treat your people like that.
Miss Bless and Miss Urkel. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I don't get into family stuff. I'm
Exactly.
gonna
Heat
take my
wave. That's
leave.
why I came on this morning.
And
She
wait
said
a
I
minute,
ain't
you
Yeah.
gonna go
can't
too
say you
deep.
don't get in family stuff. Because let me
No.
tell you something. When they clicked that
No.
live button and they came
Mm.
on live with the whole thing, that
That's
put
true.
everybody in their
Yeah.
family business.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yes.
Nobody would ever know my family is going through something like this because never
Hmm.
would I ever broadcast it.
Correct. Correct. You're
Who
absolutely
does
right.
that?
You're absolutely right. You're
Why are you
absolutely
telling
right.
your family business? It's the first time they got into it. See, here's the problem. We should never know any. How did it go so far that you show your family's personal business on YouTube? Like, who does that?
Oh,
It's not right. Like,
And
why
let
would
me
you do
be,
that?
yeah, and so we're not bashing her. We just saying that's wrong on so many levels. Even our emotional state played a part in it. We was really praying for these
Right.
people. They strangers to us. But we were really hurt
Thank
behind
God
this
Lala
young
is
lady
home.
being missing.
And my
Thank
Allegedly.
thing
God.
is the grandmama. Here's my thing, blessed real quick. The grandmama is the elder, right?
Right.
So if Rita knew how she was raised, okay, why would you then turn around and not do the best you can to break the curse? And now Lala got to deal with this to the point to where she was gone for several days. The only people I feel sorry for in this situation is the kids, and Lala is included. I don't care. You can say I'm dragging people. You don't treat your people like this. This is not normal behavior. It's something wrong going on here. It's not right to treat your
Well,
people like that.
well, y'all, I appreciate you coming on, Heat Wave. I respect your opinion and whatever, even if it's a little different. I'm gonna get ready to get off, you guys. I
Okay,
don't
Miss
know
Bliss.
these
Thanks for
dance
having me.
out here. Thank you, Miss Olivia, for coming
Thank you,
on.
Miss
I've been on
Bliss.
here, but I've been on here 2 hours and 10 minutes. I done made a
That's
record, but
so
that's okay.
horrible. It's
I started
horrible
off,
though. Yeah.
yeah, I started off saying I don't want to get too deeply involved, but then when the girl got found, I don't know, but like I said, I'm not even interested in going over there watching now. I get the gist of everything that went on. I don't care to watch. Rita's hurt. I got it. I feel bad for her because her emotional state was toe up. The grandmother seemed to be toe up, but she knew all along. Lala, the dysfunction, the situation going on is so heavy on her too, where she felt like she needed to be gone for 5 or 6 days, and the whole time she's been watching all of this. And yes, I'm glad she's safe. I'm glad she's unharmed, the whole 9 yards. But then at the same time, I feel like maybe she should have came sooner. But I'm not bashing her. I'm not bashing grandma or Rita. Giving my opinion as usual. The whole situation is dysfunctional, and I can't imagine myself doing that. With that said, I love you guys. Thank you, everybody that came on the panel. Thank you, everybody in the chat who participated. And I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I will be strolling and watching all the million videos that's gonna be played right now. And the grandmother, wow, the charges. Y'all involved the police, y'all harassed the car service, the whole 9 yards. Rita didn't. Rita went there because she really thought she was believing her mother about this car service or whatever it is. And this was the first time Rita wasn't on here for a storyline, for clicking the view. Had she been on here for real like that, yes, she would have wanted money herself. She turned down money. Thank you for coming on, clearing this up, boss lady Sabrina, whatever. And she did admit that next time she would act, she was wrong. She didn't realize that whatever the case may be, but she's saying there was no money collected. Thank you, everybody that come on. Talk to you guys later. I am exhausted now. Thank you, everybody. And make sure you hit the like as you go out. For those of you that didn't hit the like, for those of you that's left and didn't hit the like, please hit the like. If you care to drop a blessing, if you liked it, my thing, you want to, that's cool too. Thank you for the cash app that I did get, and I'll see y'all later, aka tomorrow morning, for some coffee again. Same time, same place. Catch y'all later. Toodaloo.